Timer. What did you know? Dia, what football?
boss, clanker, defective, round shackle, rattle trap, bone shaker. We travel with Aboboya, not fit for purpose. We want the Real Madrid type of bus. 1998.
Yes, on the weekend's edition of today's sports, 10 o'clock exactly na afe na yeko. On the left corner, Baba Isa, the sports lawyer, and then we are going to read the letter. The letter written and signed by Mrs. Baba Isa. Na afe, yeah, and we in a foreign presentation. I am bese. You be off mood. Ebi ana man for vote no. Anko amano. Na my presentation akoyedin. So the letter is ready. Solo will read the letter because he can say down the phone so den. Boy na. Hey Obano Otiabrofo. So him the ogas asem there. Obano Otiabrofo Alaji. Oh man. Amanda Crenton. That's anything. The other page GFA.
Aye, Amanda.
2019 before election. Inshallah, get no Kasasa sister, lady no. Kasasa like Bano Otiabrofo. Otiabrofo. I said Mrs. Baba is Otiabrofo Papa. They were kind of now. House of Oak scored or soared into the upper half of the Ghana Premier League table with a thrilling 2-0 victory over Midiema. 2-0 on Friday night. And Abaka Ouattara, but he was quite quiet. That was a post-match, you know.
Yeah.
I said he wasn't as happy as he should be.
Oh, yes.
This is a man, I would say, Wabre.
And I say, Ocean the posture, our bench, who's a pressure on it so pa. Yesterday game, no, yeah.
But it looks like another his players. I saw players who were playing for a coach.
Pa, another, Omo boy, papa.
What we want because of our hard work. We will keep working hard, and for the next match, we will put in even more effort. Every game we win, we aim to win, and when we fall short, we return to the training grounds to improve. House of Oak head coach Abaka Ouattara. A branch and I know a interview no post match.
AFA phone.
But we say I've seen one thing about Yens and Treforgan.
Yeah.
And we don't relax. What's steady?
Yes.
And for report to be in a war. Bia baby sample bia honey bit me. I can baby near. Now, say no, I say, yeah, the press and even be as a commentary mood, no.
Yeah.
Maybe I did go with a question.
Maybe how much in an MT post match and Naminia Sadrini be especially baby Obusane say fans in his own the best coach of Ghana Ouattara like he was hyping Ouattara.
No point in it say.
And I was surprised.
We get into the friends, we get into
the mood. Now,
especially say Tima Ope Asa.
Yeah.
And it's about all of us, and yes, Also, you see people relaxed and asking questions.
Yes.
But then that's it. What not Faye? Watara supporters and say you are the best coach.
Yes. Assembly by me.
How would you say I become for best coach? Question the best coach in Ghana. I said, there's any answer ready.
I say, boss,
I'm not.
Swagia ne betway. Cheney be my golden bino. Yes, golden bino. The last 2 years now, now, Karambo was talking now, cancer. We say those days in your poor match, in Central for no copus match now. We are coach now, but some cry, untimin diagro. They ask relevant questions. Question go on.
Oh, because I question.
And you WhatsApp now can know. And you training now or them mind. Yes, questions are. I was here answer any quiet fast casa.
You see, while mono, you are not relaxed to ask
questions
that you should be asking.
Yeah.
Also, Nipa said, what was it to me?
Of course.
Casacriano.
Of course.
Trainer will count me. You flow from the next line of thought.
Yeah.
But me who say we are now questions. Someone person be banner. Yeah, force to do my bentro. You say, I say the supporter, the media man.
Some say,
let's ignore him. The man's all kind Chinese and just Chinese because I can't just in
but so in matches like this, it wasn't Boria who scrutinized the coach in Kakra why he made certain decisions, maybe some changes at the end of the first half. Then
I think I know when they sit down to respond.
Yeah.
We have pitch side in the air.
Yeah.
And you
but sometimes you can pitch in one or two questions.
I think that we should have prepared questions for the coach.
Yeah.
I was say you prepare question at Yekubusa. But more often than not, when you say they are not prepared questions. A question. And it was a question if you are not
Mami Musabia.
Yes,
yes, an interview now.
Look on your coach on Pekasa.
Aha.
It was a why yes.
It's straightforward.
No.
Yeah.
I think so. But
and also Kobe men someone.
So comments on Pekasa.
But what saying post my back no. Busana question. No. Yes. But Busana question ain't you we say no achieve the amount.
But Watara was fine. Just that none in demeanor, no.
Yes.
And I was the okay Watara and Rana he wasn't prepared to speak for that long. Until now straightforward.
I'm so a break. So also say will be as I come in one.
Yeah.
Many technical team pay. Oh. I'm really sorry. I think Mediema might have underrated that of Foko. Because we hear born. Why we born? I said they had the right to win.
Yeah.
On side and I say everything I was here. It was on midfielders, no. Now we're more control, and that's very serious. Samate's due with Accra Lions. And we are Samate's went
University Stadium.
And then Heart of Lions. Daniel near Jesus saying or come no koto match no.
Yeah.
Near J on any boss na ejuma.
Yes.
Yeah.
Say was a near J finding a rhythm pa yanda bashire.
Yeah.
Fine. And yes we nimbonum. I'm say
But say the no nimbo
experience the exposure no nya no.
I be number munim coach.
So
Coach na different. Na morimi obobo go tin ya na on coach Manchester United. Say born here they can. Say couple schools we be.
Boss make boss
schools so ko je adwuma bi and 3 weeks crowd.
Boss okay
difference
boss players na o mabobo no ko bit say Alonso say na making kan article about Alonso. Say Alonso team nya dey cry. You see his midfield performing. Onya dey cry
but he was a good player but not an excellent midfielder.
Yeah.
No yeah there.
But generally we have pass
no yeah there no nimbo. That data say he's an average footballer.
Yeah.
Pep was
on the Pep on Cranny.
But me, I now me pay Luis Enrique Champion. Luis Enrique,
I Paris someone.
Almost time I would always go for Luis Enrique ahead of
Pep.
Ayana efa ho say Ferguson wan say that mobile papa bi as Alex.
Yeah.
As a menga team no ball. Mourinho kwa dey so no wasan papa. This was all control one and I'm nanasi. No wasan brutal.
Ten Hag so there are any videos bi ba. Hey.
Who say
Kwani Kapas bi pa.
Company says no bunni akama. Coach Bayern Munich.
Na Zidane so dem bo we coach ye.
Zidane there, say Zidane do a grade A.
Aye.
Zidane is so untimi ni footballers all time.
Yeah. Be a top
20.
10.
We so can make 10.
10 boss.
Wait my ba.
10
Wait me ba.
Hey, what the Stefano how for the can home. We got say
boss.
So na just say
ages.
just say yeah. Okay, be any generations there.
Ni Maradona ne wan fit tete ba.
Barcelona akra
First 10 do eba o.
Wait me room.
Say Ronaldo betu Zidane.
Ronaldo
Messi betu.
Dabi me ma Ronaldo into Zidane.
Oh, can natural talent.
Me can natural talent.
Don't say football.
Ball move in the
achievement there.
If you see football ne.
Yeah.
So all let's players are on every score you mention Ronaldo ahead of Zidane.
When the criteria is about talent there,
natural talent
there,
probably Zidane should be ahead of Ronaldo.
Musa Manfana, Zidane, Ronaldo.
Boss, who
you bet me Busa? Comparison.
I tell for the argument we would come on things Ronaldo we have become a Ronaldo.
But he achievement
2 years
So Zidane was a very good player, but I think Ronaldo should be ahead of him in terms of
achievement, no. Yeah.
Achievement, no. All compare. I mean, Ballon d'Or number of times. Okay, Ronaldo has not won the World Cup.
Yeah.
Champions League number of times. Yeah. I mean, no compare.
Boss say achievement and trophies there Ronaldo beko. But I say born you know ball catch. Don't when you
one is a midfielder.
Asem na.
See back here midfielder. Back when you say. We catch when you much go.
Rawu asem na no kan.
That means to your strikers be no him born bo.
Number 9.
Luis Nazario no him born bo.
Number 9.
Benzema.
Oh, nimbo but
no Dazzle. Yes, no.
Boss Benzema ya.
Ubenya strikers are naturally omukuta ball no.
Meka ne bo
no
the
Benzema.
Dabi o min compare ball ne bo. O ka say strikers na omuni ball ne bo na.
I never heard of but we there. Anyway, but these are all grade A. I think Benzema should be grade A.
Yeah.
But who knows our class? Benzema will come top 50. Top 50 all time.
Baby.
So top 50 all time. Okay, so hey, Alex go to your hall. Also, the association intends to emulate how the video assistant referee was used on the 2023 African Cup of Nations.
So last Thursday, FIFA officials ebe meeting or how on the implementation of
VR. The VR says venue be me and some people.
VR no question be when we call venue be ana.
And say implemented there definitely was say ebi on be pilot and now say was say omode.
Are we at the same thinking about?
Yeah, pitch is crying yes VR.
I don't know VR only.
Yeah, pitch is crying.
Solo. Do we have to think about
No.
We have basic challenges. I don't know my area.
Yeah.
So I said, born and he crying a bono. Any ball bono and light, basic light or stadium ball.
Lighting from day one ABA stadium no nanko for company.
No, these are basic things we should be thinking about.
Yes.
So as I said, we are a electronics.
Yeah.
Obe having a equal seeing a hanko and hanko for not the stadium in Abunipa.
A boss and one of
Legon Park soon and Tokwaku Seaway.
Yeah.
Now we are no bingo button to baby.
Say you implement VR that was say the strict measures to him. So VR or temper with ABR TV ni see a park nature na say
solo.
Oh there be ende on but on say good time be a compromise on him rana. Yeah,
say I'm my be 4 years be na yem fan to Tony am.
But me so 2 say 4 years here obu say. Bibi anywhere chere say in the next 4 years ebia your pitches no e be improving no bibia ni ho ekere
oh ebe
in fact measures
say
bia
na say
na ni odi via no di ade ni ko si hin
enti no ena make say ebia ye be try say pilot
e be progokra ma TV na so
oh ye benya bi let me so to na say Ghana avenue bia ya bobo bia ye timi ayi live telecast free on ti e chese VR betimi akọ
live telecast
like TV for etimi afa game ne live ama supporters are here
it's different
so ka say baby e be plug
no camera go try match I shoot to the mo be say new
boss
VR no
boss,
dey
last
ye
season.
see e benya
and everything is at the stadium
Boss,
I mean
last
him say
season-
e benya specific area be a dan bia no yes ye dey set up no na afi ya be pe baby the TV na si wa go prama ne so enne hia pa enne hia
boss TV coverage na okano last season me ne nkofo bia omu try league no ko baby
yes say start
na
times bo mu die no mo kwa
no ka se bi no mo ka say venues bi okwa access to internet is a problem
anya bi we na
access to internet credit access to internet credit indeed
so Enzo Maresca says he doesn't want to put pressure on Kopama ahead of the Premier League crash against Manchester United. Kopama idea.
na no me hu story bi minim say no kra say
England
Chelsea for GD say so mo project Kopama ya it was say the next 3 years or FIFA World Cup.
I'm can the next 3 years
Omo kan say
or say in future
oh na say future next season quite future
kind of emphatic say Chelsea
okay.
for say the next 3 years no
And
I'm say in
Obama was a Ballon
future
d'Or.
crabit match now
Ballon d'Or for you.
omo yes some the pressure on due
boss
pressure bet to play
say boss say ne ye bo Lamine Yamal din say obet magic Ballon d'Or man e Ballon d'Or list Bukayo Saka mo ya no mo din
And I'm going to mu.
oh say
Star boy now. The talent of Lamine Yamal you be Kopama.
oh boss
The only difference that he's an English and they think that says on do no so on the neko. Okay, I don't know why a city boy ya say
feel for them
last year last 2 years some guy.
but team no nyamu nra yi o
That's what I'm saying.
so you onya chance na mo
Na baby abrewa akuduru no akitesi anto no boase. Obi ba say ya. On say now we na kakra is omo ka Ballon d'Or.
yeah oh Ballon d'Or ne de Jean-Franco Zola boss Jean-Franco Zola and say boy no so o project on one ho as a player ye no koso ye de all ye no a one day onji ko pamandi da
Oh me di
na ball ne dem so to nimbo
ba me say
onimbo
he's not as exceptional as they want us to believe. That's my only thing. Onimbo Papa.
is on a carry Chelsea team no on the shoulders
because Chelsea of few years I can never carry.
yeah
Chelsea no carry.
but say me so to on say nyina gitum say generally football standards ne so a drop kakra
and drop away.
like say players are previously near home compared to an AD and who say quality no
was the standard of
let me
football
say about from
I'm watching exciting football these days.
above them
Me hear Madrid boys na me hear Vinicius. Momu born say they know be abono. When I look at the Lamine Yamal, some born say they be abono.
but players na complementing Vinicius na Lamine Yamal
boss
Me hear Starboy so we see Adibo na there far Robertson and I'm watching football be.
boss football no boss I drop you because
me
recently
need to
Michel Balak my case mo cry Chelsea
like
player
quality.
me come my case mo Chelsea no cry squad and room
say team bia
Ronaldinho
ben
no
again say obeyi Kopama free Chelsea game no Chelsea be struggle
But on yes that type of players not to you.
untimi nyomu wo nyina fa
a difficult
or a
a
lot
very
of
difficult
movement.
yeah
And I see Oya there at any point on him the Oye. The man a Philly star boy no.
but we man
All time one.
Morino
All time
obe obi adi
I'll
na
pass
chi o
Sana Kopam time I will pass the time I will treat.
time
And
obe
especially
shoot
when to shoot.
yeah
He's a very good player, very good
onimbo
player.
pa
But yeah, to boss and yes someone to kakra. Yeah, who be you?
and they
You
say
bet my list of 20 players and go for your man no.
how ono de on say English player o
Ah, we be a
obobo na ujire choma kasa kwedo Spanish bi
supporting my.
I say we o say
Man U na any club.
About Man U.
And the only man.
Sir.
Yeah.
Boyhood
He's
fan.
a strong Man U fan.
Tiwamo. Aka.
Oh, Man
But
U. He's a
supporting
fan.
United.
Yate. Hey, Copa man so.
Okay, so Rio Ferdinand say Ruben Amorim has the pedigree and charisma required to succeed at Old Trafford. I agree with him.
Pressure.
No, I agree with
to
him.
coaches.
Boy, no. So a boy going to
I said 39 day.
Yeah,
You cry, Ben, no cry.
boy, no. I've taken my time to read about him. Obe make it difference.
Hey.
No.
Ten Hag was a
No,
mad in
He will
now.
be better than Coach Roma Banan saying. Baba won't record him. Pen drive. He will be better than recent coaches there who man you know. When you are Maheno. His revolutionary stance. On your Oma bit my distract you be. And on show is bold. Very bold. So I respect na coaches the man ko fa no ko gugu achire no. He's not that type.
Obebiem no abo.
And he will develop some play. And you see, man, you were coach only. Ain't on it Dalot here. I'm told he.
Yes, and
Dalot there. Said Dalot so not before say Mourinho
Dalot is a
fan.
Portuguese.
Yes, Portuguese.
Yeah,
No one am honum
Okay,
teams
okay.
in movie o.
So Obey a bit familiar. With some
Bruno
of the
Bruno
players.
Ozo has been
Bruno
Wakana.
Ugarte.
Manu-
Ugarte played under him.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Only on him.
Roughly or
I don't know
idea.
ni Mugate pa.
Or idea kakra about the team. And now, based on what he has done in the last 4 years, and that's what Obedi Ligo, I'm not saying that. But Enimui, Obama coaches need be one as she show kakra.
And then if
And now I'm just people to know for. Was it now? At the end of Mama
I want no only school of pep ni bi only munya only.
there
school
was
of pep.
at the end of Mama Junior must say, make me up to me colleague for.
they no nkwe.
Me why am me go to before. In any case,
Per super hard.
situation or Obemuno. I've not been there. I've not coached Manchester United. Sebia come in free city. And ask me to know for the I could have offered an advice, but one me man you this year. So I'm sorry, but I'm in a position to advise. That is mad.
By Busan and so Maresca once man go back.
Boss almost say Busa. I think they na speculation ni but Busa Fabian Hessler. Brighton coach, you know. Ese advice be no de be ma coach. Ono so make it similar way so ono de oya akwada oba coach. Montimi go tu ni. Ontimi go tu ni panyinfo. Into oni afutu obi
We are
adema.
31 and we are
39.
39.
31.
Also on akwada. Ono 34 and 31.
31.
31 39.
Oh, no, 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 31 here.
Number
31.
Ah,
O Ghana nka afi kura na ọkọ.
Number never.
oh, my God, make system and go ahead.
Na Ghana afi na nka awọ poli o. Ka awọ level 200. Braza no afa. Raxi ni no.
So, Anslot say you could have problems convincing the three players. One is Salah, Van Dijk, and a two.
Trent.
Arnold. And a David Seaman, so Castle, say Arsenal. Yes. Also the
Yeah,
also
genuine
genuine
contenders.
contenders. Ada Gula determined to carve out a future for himself at Madrid. Luis Enrique happy at PSG. And all the leagues across Europe. Oh, 4-5 minutes. Now, so the comment.
There we boss.
Yeah, Baba, 45 minutes. Dear Kwame, now dear room, he's going to cruise with us. You see from pet. Yeah, I can't let him now. Supposed to have been written.
And office or see the way the pressure at on is only there. I know what do.
Yeah, I see a kind of whether he subscribes to the
Team
idea.
yo.
Me sure say wako okofie no abusa no wa say krata be no atro e de ko.
Abaye so ene no apam. Say the more we discuss with you can read.
No.
Enti eno abusa no be ka to say me ntro yo. Minimum yo na me kwa mini o number. Buy your phone so aka bo.
Yo de obano no nti. Eh da.
Enti ena ye ready be see. One obande wa me kwan say nkan. Abusa baba say can we go ahead? So for me kwan.
Ojitum say o wife from patch on your behalf. Yeah.
I be ba me phone so. Nipa du. On be text about issue no.
Say omo e support.
Say on Madrid. You man nyan man Madrid. And I say on hibernation na. Sports lawyer.
Boss player.
Exactly. Papa when I say after no. 7-9 to tonight. Yes, radio.
9 after 7.
Also, Casa said 9 no chase 7. But the Mikadi 7 and 7-9. So, or 9 minutes past 7. Some of the nom the Mraba radio mo.
Boss, now you say, boss,
as a Michelle Penny,
Mikosha programs manager. Yeah. Also, why are you more BBC? I say, oh, presenter can come patch.
The Bionia bro for culture.
Why do you say me patch?
To me, but or the Sanya man, I disagree. When it comes to the issue of culture and subculture, to say you're addressing the you're coming patch when you're addressing the general public.
Yeah.
But no. Sahaba Kasebia of Kofi Menu, Mr. Fiano, Nana, Omono say they mention your name without your title when it's about presentation.
Boss, no, there, come patch one here. Oh, boss, you are
a Casa Ghana and Enka, but I be abruched but I had it. Say addressing penny for near coming patch, we are not wrong. And then Michelle 100 times the BBC program.
That's it. To say I had maybe I address it MP said the honorable source and home bit me a body or no come baby.
Yes. Oh, we are president because we are President Biden. I would say His Excellency and another than common time. Okay. Tina can say, eh, omo de, yeah, you buadie, omo muadie. Abuji muad, omo muadie. Obianphobia. Basa how man is all born or in India. A big call tune for us so Nana me body casem. Would you make the BBC woman yes and me and yes our Mukasa. That's part of us. Indeed, would you make us a Bruni and into me and yet? Onyani BBC.
But uncle for the boss. Boss, Oyanda, Oma, Usian you.
Oh, yes, 24 hours.
Enti anopay yamo special good morning na yamo nyinama kwaba emra sanso se ye konko funkroso na ensemwa edi adencheche ensemwa ebumfumpa onko funkroso no yade ho nsem eto anim ensem no doso na mom de disefata se wote na ohwe ena yade emma wo kitikiti mampole bi ena ewoma akansuo yanom akabunu pa anopay yabatu ebuase na yaten emra ya confirm emrunu nyina ama wo live on Oyerepa TV NCS best TV station live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM Oyerepa efinyame enti on Facebook no Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio busia no ase na wa comment mam wo musofa man opay na mo hwe nyina damase trotro drivers pay majemu e trotro no nyina yetamase taxi drivers no enei yetamu nyina mase udu pizza wa amanfo jeja ho omulo du nyama piepie mo pay yanamu nyina ena eye show no abom aposifo omo ewo Ghana ha pay onse omuta frɛ no pose ne de yetie sofa no mu eye mo ena yehwemo entedamo nyina mase pay yabɛhyase afi major European Leagues na enra games nibi etimi etodwa ene ebeto aso wotena matches eho na fe ya wie bi Monday night football na say ena matches no ekoye enra French Ligue 1 match day 10 esase na Monaco etena fie ewo Star Louis Day wanse bi Angers ebo na kabako a wentimi ante Lille etena fie ewo Decathlon Arena osebako ema Olympic Lyon Esebacom ene eye mementa matches way ena eltodwa Paris Saint-Germain abetrafie our Parc de Prince our Paris Cromo amane Lens ena edi ebani game near 4 p.m. na fe nyankopon boa enwumire no nsia Brest abetrafie na oni Nice eti abosu our Brest Cromo Saint-Etienne ebo Strasbourg our Stade Geoffrey Guidet Arena our Saint-Etienne Cromo 8 p.m. na saa match no ebetimi atɔ fam na afei ɔtena Toulouse atrafie ɛwɔ Stadium de Toulouse ane Reims ɛna ɛde ɛbɔ so 2 p.m. na afei 4 p.m. na Auxerre atrafie na ɔne Rennes ɛde ɛbɔ so Auxerre kromo match ne bɛtɔ dwa Le Havre atrafie na ɔne Montpellier ɛde ɛbɔ ani Nantes ɛbɔ Olympique de Marseille ɛwɔ Louis Fontenoy ɛwɔ Nantes kromo ɛna saa match no wɔtena ebetimi atɔ dwa yɛtɔ nsɛm atu anim ɛna no pay live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM, live on Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa Efinyaminti, Efinyami yabeche table no, said the city our French Ligue 1 na French Ligue 1 after match day 9, a Paris Saint-Germain, and an early day 23 points plus of 20 goals, Monaco, Atosu Mienum, and a born match day 10, and our 20 points plus of 8 goals, and what's the Olympique de Marseille at also Miansam 17 points, and I feel Lille and now our 17 points are Otime Enya points back ho and Obenya 18 points to about 10 matches. Lens at also Enum after 9 matches 14 points plus of 3 goals. Reims at also Encia 14 points plus of 2 goals. Lyon at also Enson 14 points plus of 2 goals, and at Nice at also Enwache 13 points plus of 9 goals. Now top scorers of French Ligue 1 Emarantia one more French Ligue 1 amatimi ase more goals mean from to animsa Bakola and Paris Saint-Germain was 8 goals. Jonathan David Esiakan Ama Lille was 6 goals. Mason Greenwood our Olympique de Marseille 6 goals. And then sa etimi aka and pay San Semina Eja war and 10 times Yanko Germany our Bundesliga na fe match day 9 fixers no yam from to him and Bundesliga no etimi asase na asase our Bay Arena emra Bayer 04 Leverkusen etrafie when timi anshabi our Leverkusen kromo Stuttgart so and to be ansabi enti enra ewo Bay Arena eye nil and wati and them matches way and a so Bayern Munich 2:30 amani Union Berlin ewo Allianz Arena Munchen Kromo and a samatch them ebetimi atofem 2:30 na entrance Frankfurt ebetrafie na on it boom at the aboso afe Hoffenheim etrafie ewo Prisoro Arena na on it St. Pauli at the abani eye 2:30 na Vuzbek atrafie our Volkswagen Arena on Osbeck and album Hostin Kill atrafie na on Hettehem at the Aboso na fe Borussia Dortmund apo RB Leipzig our Segna and Iduna Park and matches toja our Bundesliga and media to anim and on play na Nyankupon wa watram 5 back elbow myself 5 our Europa Park Stadion na fe Borussia Mönchengladbach atrafie on Werder Bremen and at the Albany our Borussia Park Mönchengladbach kromo and a game no ebetimi atofem at 4:30 p.m. and a match in etoja ya don sem atu anim after match day 8 of the Bundesliga say and a table no esi etia Bayern Munich LED with 20 points plus of 22 goals. RB Leipzig atosum 20 points plus of 11 goals. Na Bayer 04 Leverkusen enra on upon a match day 9 when you 1 point into our 16 points plus of 5 goals. And Union Berlin about 8 matches and also atoso a 9 with 15 points plus of 4 goals. A 5 back atoso a 15 points plus of 2 goals. Entron Frankfurt Tosunsia with 14 points plus of 4 goals. Borussia Dortmund atoso and Som 13 points plus of 1 goal. Stuttgart toso and Wache wabro match day 9 enra enti na our 12 points whenever kwaka ho our 13 points. Werder Bremen atoso and Chrome 12 points and Hettenham atoso edu and also our 10 points you don't sem a joe and no play our Bundesliga as of match day 8 na your boy and say and our top scorers is Hurricane who just can't stop scoring Osiakai Emma Bayern Munich 9 goals and was Omar Mamouche our entrance Frankfurt 9 goals and an insa etime aka and play you did notable ones no atu animness Victor Boniface and your 6 goals and play you didn't atu anim now and 10 times Fianincha Serie A match day 11 our Serie A say na honsem esi etie na ene 2 p.m. and Serie A matches no eshasie ye bring Bologna oni Lecce at the Albani our Stadio Renato Diarra and match no ebetime atofem Udine and Juventus at the so 5 p.m. Blue Energy Stadium and a match no atofem no for Monza apo AC Milan 7:45 our U Power Stadium our Monza Chromo Nyankopon boa ochinam matches na abato so Napoli betina fie na on Atalanta at the aboso our Stadio Diego Armando Maradona Stadium and on 11:30 early kickoff watchna now for 2 p.m. Torino and Fiorentina at the aboso our Stadio Olimpico Grande Torino and on gamer about to at 2 p.m. 5 p.m. Heras Verona and AS Roma and at the aboso our Stadio Marc Antonio Bentingoldi our Heras Verona Como Inter Milan and Venezia and at the aboso our Stadio Giuseppe Meazza our Milano Como and a Samachinum ebetim atofem Monday night football in Serie A. Empoli and Como and at the Albani our Stadio Carlo Castellani and a Samachinum ebetim atofema ya don sem Emma wa Parma Genoa ebom our Stadio Ennio Tardini our Parma Como na fe Lazio and Cagliari at the aboso our Stadio Olimpico our Roma Como and a match ebetim atofem after match day 10 say and a Serie A table no esi atie ya Napoli only with 25 points plus of 13 goals. Inter Milan atoso myenum with 21 points plus of 11 goals. Yebanya Atalanta atoso myensa with 19 points plus of 12 goals. Fiorentina atoso 9 wamonso our 19 points plus of 12 goals. Lazio atoso enum 19 points plus of 9 goals. Juventus atoso ensia 18 points plus of 10 goals. Udine atoso enso 16 points. AC Milan atoso enwatre 14 points plus of 5 goals. Torino atoso enkron 14 points only goal pia and AS Roma atoso edum with 13 points minus of 1 goal after 10 matches. Our Serie A numa ya don sama atu anim Serie A no AC Milan atoso enwatre de na wabo 9 from 10 ehun sama ya de atu anim anopay anonom now ma yantre top scorers ewo Serie A num Ritegi esiakan ema Atalanta 10 goals and was Marcos Thuram our Inter Milan was 7 goals. Dusan Vlahovic our Juventus 6 goals and an insa Etime Akam afe Castellanos our Lazio 5 goals and an insa Etime Akam Kvaratskhelia our Napoli was 5 goals. Christian Pulisic the American Maradona our AC Milan 5 goals and was Ademola Lookman our Atalanta and also as 4 goals and play something that atu anim live on Oyerepa TV live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM enti ye free Serie A numa na ye boss Spanish Primera División Santander matches Otuo Acheampong La Liga over the weekend yanwa kai Arsenal so say match day 12 na match day 12 no say ana ebesi akọ anya good deal kra classico no ye bowie ne mun sansam nyina ba na onim sananka Madrid and Valencia bebo na postponed Madrid game no and to be Amazon nyina flood na esi Valencia kromo
manfo ahwere omonkwa enti game no ayo postponed Villarreal and Rayo Vallecano game no empenifom a postponed the game no after games abatoja nemum enram Deportivo Alaves etanfie ewo Estadio de Mendoza oti Ramayoka upon a kabakwa went to me ante and then Osasuna abatanfie ewo Estadio El Sada ewo Pamplona Cromo amane Valladolid and a de ebosom Victor Garcia a Santa Rofi 1 p.m. match now ebetime atofem na fe Girona atanfie ewo Estadio Municipal de Montelivi na ane Leganis ete eboso Mato Busquets Santa Rofi Ochina games no Atletico de Madrid abebo Las Palmas Real Metropolitano Retardo de Bogus Bengotia 1 p.m. about to Ayremo as Santa Rofi now for 3:15 FC Barcelona Atletico our Estadio Olympic Luis Companies on Espanyol and a de eboso Jose Munuera a Santa Rofi our side game num after games in the La Liga Eto Sevilla abatrafie our Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan na on Real Sociedad at the aboso Alejandro Munez a Santa Rofi Athletic Club Bilbao about Red Betis our summer mess barrier our Bilbao Como Javier Abalora a Santa Rofi Nafe Monday night football yanya Celta Vigo or Trafie our Balaidos on a Hetafe and a de aboso Jesus Gil Manzano about Santa Rofi say and a table na ATM after match day 11 FC Barcelona LED with 30 points plus of 27 goals. Real Madrid Tosumieno 24 points plus of 10 goals. Villarreal Etoso Miensa 21 points plus of 1 goal. Atletico de Madrid after 11 matches Etoso and 9 with 20 points plus of 9 goals. And Wachi Athletic Club Bilbao Etoso Enum Amo 18 points plus of 6 goals. Real Betis Etoso Encia 18 points plus of 2 goals. Real Mallorca Etoso and so 18 points plus of 2 goals. Osasuna Toso and Wache 18 points. Rayo Vallecano Etoso and Cron 16 points plus of 2 goals. And Sevilla Etoso Edu with 15 points minus of 3 goals. You don't some amount and on pay say and a pitch no atia you can pitch now say in the La Liga top scorers and Rantia I'm a bomb day etime ase more goals and yet amount and on pay na oko Robert Lewandowski na suya onum and LJ Osiakai ama FC Barcelona 14 goals and was Ayozi Perez our Villarreal was 7 goals. Rafinha our Barca 6 goals. Kylian Mbappe Lotin Juma Emma Madrid was 6 goals. Budamel our Osasuna 5 goals and Giovanni Lo Celso our Rebetes and also as 5 goals and play you doing some to an our weekend edition of today's sports. So now Yansha the English Premier League ya call match day 10 now match day 10 of the English Premier League say and I want some now a see a tier and now a shall say 12:30 a early kick off Abusia a Newcastle United and Arsenal and a Ebony St James's Park John Brooks about Santa Rofi AFC Bournemouth about now on Manchester City at the Aboso our Vitality Stadium now Michelle Oliver a Santa Rofi Ipswich Town and Leicester City album our Portman Road now Tim Robinson about Santa Rofi Liverpool and Brighton our Anfield Tony Harrington a Santa Rofi Nottingham Forest and West Ham United our the City Ground Peter Banks a Santa Rofi when you know a matches Etoja and our English Premier League in Afe Southampton Battlefield na on Everton at the Aboso Andy Mali a Santa Rofi a St Mary's Stadium and match them Everton Atofem Wolverhampton Wanderers and Crystal Palace about our Molinus Stadium Anthony Taylor a Santa Rofi Nafe Atna Tottenham Spurs and Aston Villa abo our Tottenham Spurs Stadium London Cromo and match them Everton Atofem Craig Pawson ɛyɛ center referee Manchester United ɛne Chelsea bɛbɔ ɛwɔ Old Trafford wɔtenam 4:30 Robert Jones ɛyɛ center referee na afei Fulham ɛne Brentford abɔ Monday night football ɛwɔ Craven Cottage London Cromwell Stuart Atwell ɛbɛyɛ center referee ɛwɔ match no say ɛna English Premier League table no ɛsi ɛteɛ after match day 9 ɛyɛ Manchester City ɛna LED the league table with 23 points plus of 11 goals. Liverpool tosum yenum with 22 points plus of 12 goals. Arsenal atoso miansam 18 points plus of 7 goals. Aston Villa atoso a 9 with 18 points plus of 5 goals. Chelsea atoso enum wamo our 17 points plus of 8 goals. Brighton atoso ensia 16 points plus of 4 goals. Nottingham Forest atoso ensom 16 points plus of 4 goals. Tottenham Spurs atoso enwatwe with 13 points plus of 8 goals. Brentford toso and Crown 13 points and a Fulham toso edu with 12 points. Only go bia na Ellen Haaland and a LED the golden boot our English Premier League was 11 goals. Brian Mbemo our Brentford was 8 goals. Cole Palmer our Chelsea was 7 goals. Now Oko Chris Wood asweya our Nottingham Forest 7 goals and was Nicholas Jackson or Chelsea was 6 goals and Mohamed Salagali and also Aya Juma Emma Liverpool Nemeko ye at the Emma Mohamed Salagali in the English Premier League was 6 goals and Nemeko ye Emma Mohamed Salah and on some I don't know and way the major European leagues and pay games outdoor etoja ewo the Ligue 1 the Serie A the Bundesliga La Liga and the Premier League and the I want some fixtures outdoor table and the top scorers yadinina atuanim and I pay on Oyerepa TV NCS best TV station on Oyerepa 100.7 FM a weekend edition of today's sports and abusia wani anyone sugusua ushabieno na a live our Facebook page no so Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio message na comment follow page no boss player eba obakin kan semina at the amount yebese stories na say at the afi Spain Fermin Lopez and Ebo Inigo Martinez about so I see Inigo Martinez captain armband and more Inigo Martinez namom at the said captain armband Ebo Inigo Martinez Obo with Paul Kubasi as a center backs for FC Barcelona and Juma Amoyano a Juma a son name or TDS leadership qualities na Ababwa ama team no etime akon ete akonanim na Fermin Lopez Osiakai ama best club we are say that is FC Barcelona or say club biani we are say obetimi atene ho atoto Barca team no Hans Flick receive coach of the month award for October na October no na ope coach on the motimbo so nipa awala Liga no ma ekoi ema Hans Flick FC Barcelona coach na enno me catch out dada yanhwe ekwan am fa so ati trophy no Emma Hans Flick and the Mantia no now for young Twasso and from through a star with Hans Flick and Ra at DBC our FC Barcelona training grounds on him say Gavi or your player beer as a denom akwakwa debia oye o training grounds and boot no on lazy na say we jai no na say oye training enra Hans Flick noa kokobunko tojo fem et training boot na we say Gavi etimrika and on say pimpim na ti asemboa masa I was say otimi mia wade no na fe wo de sisem na bon otimi bo concentration no I was say bonom and etimi ekoso ntenu a ayenkoma Hans Flick and Gavi enjoy ena opira ya waba oye adwuma ade amatim na manfo se ada gula ase enkoye ada gula ase oko Don Carlo Ancelotti aso ya Ancelotti eni gidie ewo no mo enti obidi dane omo ene enkoda te se Lamine Yamal ebono na papai emma baller say at the bench na akodane say emuna bem still abetina Real Madrid na fe wa fighting for position our Madrid team num and no aye Ada Gula are well determined to fight for a place in Real Madrid's team and aye Ada Gula Kylian Mbappe Lotin onim say Mr. Kylian Mbappe and Thomas Tuchel aye Jumada our Paris Saint-Germain na on Jude Bellingham I think come on and worker at the Jude say openi our sa mutimi work hard manya good manager na manya no menene ya Juma our Paris Saint-Germain onim say odebo Champions League final enti our sam mutimi respectino the archemono mutamunya na obey a lot at the English national team and aya Kylian Mbappe ninsama eba enano play Alphonso Davies onim say if ya and I'm saying kopana say Alphonso Davies no on Madrid our agreement enti duba bia no at Manchester United duba bia no at Hans Flick with an relationship enti apesa odineba na ano play the mate said the deal is getting closer and closer. Mino Kasa CCA Bayern Munich and the talks now break it down or demand them over 20 million euros a year. And ne salary no na Bayern falling your margin. So Betria is a certain Jama Musiala bi ho on the contract Manono ya Diano and to Alphonso Davies emphasis cano and for Mounty and pay me confirm me on authoritatively so bueno instantly Emma Bayern Munich can move to Madrid summer 2025. Ebetime abaso and I am summer if you still with Madrid any players I'm trying to say Nyankopobwa 2025 summer I'm John Beba na foreign vet Demete HMS Bueno first communication akoso between Bueno and Afe Madrid say Nyankopobwa summer 2025 amasa u coach no coach u our Leverkusen ya pese de ba Madrid no be adwuma ema Madrid team nti masa osawe wa dwie na Afe uba be adwuma ema Madrid kobusa nua Toni Kroos Madrid projecting ye Madrid MMA and Toni Kroos obi abon din timasa our super Champions League over JP Nkuru outdoor over JJ and letters akoso enano play ya confirm amount Jose Castellano onim say a former player Emma Valencia flooding see here I was Spain Como Valencia to be precise no abusua Emma Oshenenko na Valencia team no at the Chibuta outdoor ako at the ama Jose Castellano I'm say Oyerepa Ponyankopono amfa ne kra ensie ye na onum so sasia with the youth team before mposa onya kwanya abo at the ama the senior team Luis Enrique sa na nije our Paris Saint-Germain team no they are together as a team na babia amo pesa amo the team no ekoro amo de beko amo gusu amo build the team no I say the era of Kylian Mbappe Lionel Messi and Neymar there abana we say aya bakola mo era and yadui entin kakra they will have a good team on team atawin trophies outdoor and aya Luis Enrique and someone on the eba and I play ya doing na to him on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM Yamfi Spain anafe yanko Italy na yanim komo ewo Italy anano play unim se hano ya share stories ne sa nti ya we Spain ya ko Italy na fe ya dim komo ewo Italy na no play na Roma defender Mario Hermoso Demete se wa peke injury muscular injury nti I likely say for a few games no on to me sakan and for AS Roma ya de sansem na atonim and na anopay onim se Bologna abusuam Vincenzo Italiano and a coach Emma Bologna or the two just ni team nom and kakra adia Bologna ayano ebe kwankwanim against Lecce ono Vincenzo Italiano was expecting a tough game nemom a must win game ama Bologna Antonio Conte and a day warning ama Stadio Diego Armando Maradona Stadium Napoli mnanteresa hwe masa ama fo bomudin wo mo abaso yenya mudeni mu yebue e said ya maka Inter Milan maka AC Milan dia asem emu bottom wasi wamu amu aipo abasui sanko yechna wamane beka enti amumfam to machi na matcha amane Atlanta ebono ahu hiano sa game no I was say amutimi work above wamu performance and sample and amatimi atinkurim ochem say Jean Piero Gasperini a good manager Jean Piero Gasperini as say good team nano crash dem yeah our Europa League no me no catch say amukuta good team yeah and I say a person a build a long term project to the tour babia Napoli adra amount for a Napoli abasono enya ho and a person Napoli etimi edu a person Napoli am more and the Antonio Conte nsema ati etuja and ano pay tinina emo and ano pay Monza manager Alexandro Nesta and ati atuja say playing against AC Milan is going to be difficult now. The outcome at the actual players and say I was omunya kukudro omunya sa kukudro na o believe some nkunimdiano ebetimi aba chances ema bebre na omunya few chances na I was omutimi de toatna Andrino Galliani nesema ati atuga and on play and meti atu animno na Monza siu Andrino Galliani ade atuga said Daniele Maldini man for chem say boy obeko boy onko or say or your boy one more DJ ewonemu na boy no a lot for football amani jeno ho technically or your excellent player and you sama oruano ati eba and no pay Inter manager Simeone Inzaghi and I did to just say ono Simeone Inzaghi or believe say a fee scudetto no ano betting obi catch us scudetto na a fee abaso no ebia a team bako and omre obe famu anu ade a obwa masa ohwa de na Napoli for no ohwa team na ekuta Inter Milan na any other teams na very difficult season at the team bia wa ba no I was ultimate working year and some po and what much the season is long sir unya injury free nina a fact sababu ama what me aje descuteto nsema oti atutwa and on pay and you confirm ama wo na Paulo Fonseca manager ama AC Milan or say pressure beer and so say a man for chem say I one ya yaba pamo I say a man for a year Jumana Timbano as a man for Pamana I say we coach say about Pamono let me see emre beer and see another idea so yeah and it's a working hard nothing on your results and my team no our philosophy and Sani man so about dead very soon our AC Milan team num yam fi Italy ho nothing yamra England na yenin komo our England and no pay na utawani ko Enzo Maresca na soya Enzo Maresca and central for we say openi Enzo Fernandez adena see na Enzo Fernandez as a bonum o money mo bibiem and I say my change ni makaka say otwa mfimfi wa ayo bi fofo na ebo na eno boa e ma team no enya resource nti ono so benya na mre na your confidence in Enzo Fernandez papa and we Enzo Maresca ninsema oti atuka and na anopay Jamie Carragher na catch Manchester United say among follow the footsteps of Chelsea said the Chelsea penning for Todd Boyle nom afaso rebuild the Chelsea no ayasa kwano so and I was Manchester United etim afa na among some Manchester United for no amunya botre as supporters of United I was amutimi anya botre and no I some Jamie Carragher at the Atuka and no pay na Ruben Amorim the record in Europe and no pay or the battle so na fe yene yetiefo nyina atimi ahwebi na yae ho adwuma ene anopay Ruben Amorim manager emma Manchester United now onim say openino the records near I was Sporting Braga as a manager the Portuguese League Cup 2019-2020 now onim say I was Sporting CP Premier La Liga onim say 2020-2021 waje 2023-2024 and a Portuguese League Cup 2020-2021 OJ 2021-2022 OJ and a Portuguese Super Cup 2021 otimi agye enti Ruben Amorim major honest as manager and anopay Oyerepa TV ya de honsem etimi amount no na de tenye Ruben Amorim records in Europe Champions League games no about 17 wa win 7 wa draw miensa and walusu 7 win rate ay 41.2%. 41.2% and in Champions League. Now, Europa League now. We bought 18 games. We win 5. We draw 8. And we lose 5. Win rate now 27.8%. That is how you know. Over 100. 27.8%. Now it's one year pass into Europa League and the pass ama enti oruna den way a source no a opta and ate aba an player ya ho duma ate ama wo na Enzo Maresca a manager ama Chelsea or say for pressure bia and to ko palm so the team no I'm building see one player so say I and a player way and see I'm far I say a system and do shame and to according to instructions and Enzo Maresca say Manchester United a good team Manchester United a experienced team in the league inti I'm prepared say the fatabia for the game and Enzo Maresca nisema ati and now I'm play na or say Nyankopon boa Van Nistelrooy hageno a lot of respect Emma Van Nistelrooy to hageno no 3 points no here Chelsea the last game Chelsea winning I was said to so na continuous improvement na okano nsa etim eka and Enzo Maresca I will say Ruben Amorim good luck ambusa say Ruben Amorim ena abay manager ama Manchester United simple there or your manager nsa Ben I so me good luck and Enzo Maresca on Ruben Amorim na join up for Chelsea abusia Old Trafford war around player ebetwa na training a course so any adading na yeraba two screens no so now fe wanya bim atime ahwe na Pep Guardiola and I welcome the news sir Ruben Amorim on the right person sir bad advice say Ruben Amorim ono on team tunofo and we ansema Pep Guardiola at the Tuja and then ano pay Pep Guardiola the Tuja and Central for Busan sir Nyankopon bo general transfer window or be signing sana and I say I might have the full squad in January besides Rodri and we ansema Pep Guardiola at the Tuja I don't some to anima ano pay former Manchester United center back Rio Ferdinand and at the Tuja sir Ruben Amorim the pedigree the charisma required to succeed our Old Trafford obibia obetimi at the assassin our Old Trafford or say Senkebia Pep any host ya or say that be no city forum amadwum say Senka Pep akwa and Kofi say Ruben Amorim ana abeba juma at the ama wom enti Manchester United are a good business and yansema openino at the airport and on play Diego Dalot on Ruben Amorim and I say a fantastic coach and onim diope and are perfect for Manchester United. Now we no say Ruben Amorim a very demanding coach and we expect a lot from the players and Diego Dalot nsema or the Manchester United Chelsea yantie coaches and players at time Enzo Maresca Ekasaye and after Osha Jimmy Carragher on Ruben Amorim at Manchester United Diego Dalot discussing the challenges ahead of Manchester United Nina Yadahonsem Emau Enzo Maresca ahead of Manchester United the press conference and not oyeno Yensen 70 say not the Tuja. Enzo Maresca manager Emma Chelsea or chechen some pimu or say for now okay ni team na ekutano na onkase wawie onwie ogusua or se team no na plus na motembo asonani yentie Enzo Maresca.
And if the people in charge, they took that decision, it's because they think it's the correct one. So all the best to him and all the best to Man United. I didn't speak with Ruth. I will give him a big hug on Sunday before the game. And yeah, we expected a tough game. First of all, fantastic guy, humble, very professional. Unfortunately, I shared with him a time when he was already finished in terms of play. But even with that, you can see how good he was. So, but first of all, the best thing is that we had a very good group of human beings in that time with Malaga. So it's always nice to to remember that kind of moment.
Enti ano aye Enzo Maresca nensem ano Manchester United our squad was amutimi compete ano aye nsemo Jamaica at the Atuja.
Manchester United should not be 14th in the table. They've probably got a squad that should be competing for the maybe just outside Champions League, but not a million miles away from that. We look at the teams who are trying to qualify for that now in terms of maybe Aston Villa, Tottenham and Chelsea. They're not a million miles away, if they get back to being organised, right structure, belief in what the manager's trying to do. So I think the easy thing for Amarin is to make Manchester United competitive. Every manager since Sir Alex Ferguson, bar maybe David Moyes, but he was only in the job for just over 6 months, have made Manchester United competitive, whether that's with the league position or in terms of winning a trophy. The big step is the biggest step that we always found the problem when I was playing for Liverpool, was making that step to winning a league or winning the European. In terms of the Premier League, we won the Champions League, but in terms of getting over the line in the Premier League, that is the toughest one. I think Solskjaer finished second, and Jose Mourinho finished second, and Erik ten Hag finished third in his first season. I don't think that is too difficult for Ruben and Amarin to achieve in the next sort of couple of seasons. It's the next step after that has been the problem for Manchester United.
Eno aya nsema Jamaica edituka na Diego Dalot are discussing the challenges ahead of Manchester United. And you might dene. And you know Diego Dalot.
Listen, I'm extremely positive every day. I don't spend too much time thinking about the negativity and the things that are not so positive. I always come and I wake up every day trying to be as much positive as I can. Obviously, I know the reality. This is not the place where we want to be, especially in the Premier League. But I feel that every day is a new challenge, every day is a new day, and these things, especially every time I come to Old Trafford and I feel the love from the fans, the way they support us, the way that they are, even though they've been through this phase with us and probably they suffer a lot as well, like us, they're always positive, they always try to find something to grab and give energy, and that's what I try to do.
Enti Diego Dalot chemsa ononyo bia debia otewa na odwen the negatives a ewo team no ho ningina no try so be improve na afraboa ama United akon Gabriel Magalhaes is back, Martin Odegaard afe Calafiori ene Bukayo Saka Timba amunyina etwoni enra enti yebehwe video no bi e screen so na abusuam Mikel Arteta eye manager Emma Arsenal and say suggesting say ebia nano de see last year na ankoye e Newcastle United betuma sense biem or say ono omfa injuries no anya excuse against Newcastle United and was some otimi etinkunim na fenema koye Emma Arsenal or say they want to fight for the league title enti match bia amukomo I was say I'm a fan say a finance no Mikel Arteta, David Raya, Thomas Partey, William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, Timber, Rice, Merino, Trossard, Bukayo Saka, Kai Havertz, and Martinelli. Amo any expected 11er and Bia. Now say 12:30 and I get no ebetimi atoja. Na Mikel Arteta and I say amo suyanema P. Sir players red card. Sir players a drube bia niema BCC our pitch no so na omunya cast no ono my ho adwuma ofi say NCCBM and you Mikel Arteta nensema ote aba and no play or confirm here say Arsenal will be without 2 key players Nyankopon wa a visit to Newcastle United and ayansema ote tuja na say Ben White and afa Gabriel de Makacha se waba enti awonsem I don't know what say Mikel Arteta na ekasano we can talk about how good he is right now in Waneri etan in Waneri coach omane mobi and I say onim obi anso eka ho bi say a good player.
Well, I can talk how good he is right now, and at 17 years old to be in the position that he is in one of the biggest clubs in Europe, I think sums up really well the level that he has. What is going to happen in the future mainly is going to depend on him and how much he wants it. At the moment he wants it a lot, and he's surrounded by the right people, and the crystal ball to see what is going to be in a year, 2 years, 3 years. No, my prediction is going to be very positive.
Mikel Arteta on etan in Waneri and yere to him and play na Bruno Guimaraes edi how he and Nyankopon boa and 12:30 otena ebo and I say good player there position be adrebe jano about performing at the amount.
Yeah, I think all options are open. Sandro can definitely play both positions, whether it be higher or lower, and that's why we recruited him in a way, because he had that versatility. We didn't want to sign necessarily one player for one position. We needed that flexibility, especially going into the Champions League season that we faced. With Bruno, I think Bruno's slightly more complex in terms of where he plays, because I think he has natural strengths where he gravitates to the ball and always wants to be on the ball, and that's his biggest strength. So playing him away from the ball is different for him, and it means he has to play more positionally, so that's something we'll look at. But I think good players can play anywhere, so we'll see.
Oko Manchester United chairman manager Van Nistelrooy say I believe our Casemiro mu on your beer because in football on one or the abana we and answer enam ni nine ho still our player our a lot of trust in him our a lot of Tibema Manchester United and Ruud Van Nistelrooy nsema or the tuka and ne anopay obaka enra me be story be am say Oko Madrid team sesia board no okay with Oyerepa Tchouameni Fiontino Pires and okay with Oyerepa Tchouameni na Demeti Anopay terms of Liverpool and monitor the situation of Oyerepa Tchouameni se obimpa no be pay that be a crime but down one I'm a fan I'm an Juma I'm a Liverpool como and so I can him said I be as a Boniface Juventus buy no still a plan affecting Federico Chiesa and it's a Chiesa no Liverpool fees Adriana Enfa and yeah I'm come for the day I'm here Federico Chiesa and your reporter Eka Yansa and then I'm pay na Liverpool boss and slots or they are two just Nyamianim Ukraine unresolved contract situation for the 3 key players no Eyana Hanakakra who play with Trent Alexander-Arnold who Mohamed Salagali na amu contract ebana wiye who Virgil van Dijk some players me and so when I say intimi solve your contract situation with coach ota ona and slot enemy lectures and update on Virgil van Dijk ono dia oya captain my team no na papa the contract situation at saying.
For me, the contract situation could become a problem if the players don't perform as well as they do at the moment. Although, of course, then it's also not sure that if they perform not as good anymore, that has anything to do with their contract situation. At the moment, all 3 of them are in a good place. They all perform really well. And there are ongoing discussions between what Virgil said to people he had to talk with. So... and that's not me, as you know. I talked to him about other things. And yeah, let's wait and see. But yeah, I think all what he says, he's completely right in that he doesn't exactly know what the future brings as long as he doesn't sign the contract yet.
And slot manager Emma Liverpool na Pep Guardiola and you to just say match on it bottom of Ebon or prepare ye match bia o consider preparing sa ɛna wɔpepe nkɔfo no say wɔn kuma nini wɔn kuma berempɔn kɔbusa Arsenal for ade a ɔmonte yɛ ɔmo na Pep de atutwa sɛ our many as 10 players a abusuafo wɔn pra enti game no ono de anya plan ho asɛm no wɔka na mmom ne players no are ready for Bournemouth former Arsenal goalkeeper David Seaman and they tutwa sɛ Arsenal team no as a man for header any GJ ɛwɔ Musa ono David Seaman de ɔka and sɛ genuine contenders Arsenal ye genuine contenders open moi betimi agye the English Premier League na Arsenal egyina ye sɛ betye the English Premier League onim sɛ a former Arsenal goalkeeper make 405 appearances for the North London club nti owura no ɛna ɛdi nsɛm wei atodwa ɛna no pɛyɛ a yɛtɔ nsɛm ama wɔ na Manchester United great Guy Neville wakeka bia no pɛy akyerɛ Vinny Jr. Ɔsɛ ɔyɛ classless ɔyɛ astragious ɔyɛ obi a masa asɛ ɔyɛ pɛsɛmi nkuminya Rodrigo Cascante untimi nkasa ɔno nso yɛ good player though a good player but Rodrigo Cascante and so no deserve say ultimately eman ye yentini reaction after say me bibininti and young family I will not stop they are not ready sir and some like Kenya say bia me Vinicius Junior me fight against racism inti and Ballon d'Or mind me angelo or say sansem when any kwan say Vinicius Junior keka and nsema owura no eti etutwa and no pay na I say welcome to United and England Amorim. I'm getting old. Pep Guardiola Hensama or the Etujano no welcoming Rupin Amorim into United and England. Yentino.
No, welcome to United, to England, and I congratulate him. Next Tuesday, we face each other as a team 2 or 3 seasons ago in Champions League. So yeah, welcome.
He has a good reputation. He's a little younger than you.
I'm getting old. Okay. It was a not strong one, but there's no structure. Yeah, he's playing really good. So aggressive. He's so young. He'll improve. But yeah, the impact has been really, really good. I'm not the right person to give advices to my colleagues. No, because it's United. I think they have a lot of people in United that they will tell him what is the situation in the club, so I cannot give any advices.
Mean to be true for a sense of call United. You only probably want to United to move quiet. Any situation or United no I'm going to turn him and when some Urano at the Abba and pay that is Pep Guardiola Unai Emery Rupin Amorim and Eric Ten Hag he say on your United manager Piano some ben and the back afa omo in some way and on the tuja.
Firstly, when I arrived here my first message of the players to the players was I was sad because when one coach is sacking is not good news for us and for me as a coach. And I think it's the same now in Manchester United with the sack of Ten Hag. It's a not good news, but of course the football is like that, and we have to accept as a coach when it's coming like that. And I know something about Ruben Amorim because we play sometimes in front, and I think he's doing very good work in Portugal, in Sporting Lisbon. And if Manchester United decided to appoint him, I think it's because he deserves.
No, no, and also, maybe can about Cromaro. Ya Pamumio, and Tisawi manager, and that's our two now, young Koya Pamunwa. And then yes, when you bet me no, I am Moya on Eric Ten Hag and the buyer, or say Rupin Amorim, or a good coach. Our principled honorable for some time. Our Betimabua, Amanimati Akoye, and yes, Urano, Eti Atuka Fanaho, and Postecoglou on facing Rupin Amorim as Manchester United new head coach. And some way, and an Postecoglou Atuka afa Rupin Amorim.
Yeah, I mean, I only just heard that Ruben's been appointed, so yeah, he'll have his feet firmly under the desk by then, and looking forward to meeting him.
Sama and Postecoglou Edia Tuta na Jose Mourinho in Central for Busana International Management that be able to say be coaching national team and I say yes na officer dia opesa oye na I say our experience pa eti national team bia otimi coachi yanko Germany na yeni nkomo kakra ewo Germany and no pay Stuttgart head coach Sebastian Hollness and I do to just say no Ukrainian amu team no amu perform ye na babia Ocean League no I was say amu team fighting hard say the Leverkusen eje league last year sa and amu so team je e man ye Marco Rossi Leipzig coach or say facing Dortmund near my day amamono omuntimi nkase ne Dortmund kwa akobo enti we no Dortmund there na say nko ya arena we a very difficult game and yen sama owura no to boss player Vincent Kompany or say Bayern's attack can get even more better or say Bayern am attack na film 29 goals and I must say after 8 Bundesliga game na Ocean team na still goes no ambassador more eti aka ho ene nsema uru na efina so ye etodwa ena anopay boss Donnarumma say ono de ewo PSG no ade opese ogima PSG and some pon ebimpo be free wa free ho the UEFA Champions League ene nsema uru no ede eba ene anopay na Trent Alexander-Arnold ni Liverpool and sensem no de ten say Ashraf Hakimi a player Liverpool for monitor the situation so that we are Trent and sign now so fit team no Ashraf Hakimi the latest player and slot and Liverpool for them say omonsa ebetimi akana na fi hobe ya adwuma ama wo way efiti producer ho or say happy birthday to Chief George O'Day Amasamai Police Station MTTD or say happy birthday to you and watchi or say happy birthday to Lydia Opoku way efi ukunu Godfred Kojo ne ho or say ne ma Messiah Joshua and Lucy Mama wo happy birthday it happy birthday to Lydia Opoku you be so anopay na boss player yete enkofon close nsem nyina etimi asiha ene anopay boss player nti yede besi boss player
transnational yenye exercise university na
okay
bia anye kama so bavo o ha de na no na yenya krata bi free baba isaire nse neme boy private
Mrs. Nana Kweku Asare Ajia Nana Kweku Asare
na o chese since baba enene na no ne na oche enene na okose boss Real Madrid dia asembae na oba openikunu was me hwa o si free samre no baba efie ehad nti o de krata bi ba ya yebema solo akinkan
tama akaka wo fie ho abafom
nti office o ja Real Madrid no
na ho keka wo fie ho abafom
niema nyina
tama it connotes a lot
eko o ma detail menzo o say baba all of us also need the anumre before that so anumre o ya aduane o
there be end baba chiri me
any coincidental anytime no any share how band so the oba kakra bi kura so at and this is a Muslim woman
baba anka no kwa nkyerɛ me ana
David o dey one nim common dey hia me say ne ade ama ne fie ne say ma okuna aduane ni
which
say ya no ma uni ajaye
uni ajaye dey hye mekama dey hye
say da ka to say ma okuna ni bi so go for bi dey do masa me kura ma na aduane so tuo
no so dey na no ye kwa hu say so form out
chikafa ne bia dey achi amana yemre no so mo wa ni na uja fo ntimi na di chance no ye say wa pre na nwumre no o se na nzom se em head of sports
emre mantem ntim pesa me da kaka na ntimi sori ntem
na wa duru wa o se Real Madrid na so the cat aba ono de o stress omom de tabo ato omum release no
na ne kunu hunto no so ɔno so nya na enya na ne gye ofie
entino say we nka say but solo e kura letter no obetima kan as written
tama mpato solo wuji ni di on matters like that on matters
many are the brem na mdia ma no copy o to say
oh because
na e be say busa baba say
me office obi no man na solo di baba no
about 2 minutes e busa we exercises here by 5 minutes here say baba ba me kwa go in private matter what's I mean for privacy in agro you betimi akan ana say my enkan na fi ento edwuma bi so
boss we dey come kasa ma me nyakuma
okay onya na manenye ma to monye baba yenkan na me enkan
ka be se me kasa ma me nyakuma
o se betimi akan
baba
solo
baba
but some not of nipa ewa
objection
o ira try lete
se me nyakuma
IGP wa try
me nyakuma yere
na ono se
ka me objection kakra
objection to a read letter
ayi wadaroma
yen twa obana no ngofom
ka me stress ka oba no kai I want to confer with her
say sorry
public reading of the letter no na ka
sorry na
for me pa Madrid for ache ona we dey
Oyerepa na ono akoda ono ni kunu ma problem opie na also wa the public dey reading solo baba yankan
boss
kan twi with my
boss me kind of bro we cry no you
don't bro we dem again me say wasoro me kai say Debi me kai say who can say anka we be phone lines no
the boss say you kan wi
yankan letter we
you kan wi no we be phone lines and say almost second letter na
letter na how
content no cry
na wo
letter nipa me enu pe na hu
solo battle
boss enti we free baba is our wife yes
Ajia
so we are
Memuna
Ajia
Memuna to all Madridistas.
Oh, okay, let's okay, yeah.
To all Madridistas. I'm reaching out on behalf of my husband to offer our sincerest apologies. In a moment of heated emotions, he made a comment about no longer supporting Madrid if Barcelona were to win last week's El Clasico. Unfortunately, that comment has come across differently than he intended. And I know it may have been disappointing to hear. As his wife, I can assure you that his loyalty to Real Madrid runs deep. Like all passionate fans, sometimes frustration gets the best of us, especially in moments of rivalry. He regrets his words and wants everyone to know his heart remains with Madrid, regardless of any match result. Thank you for understanding that even the most devoted supporters can have moments of doubt. My husband is truly sorry, and he's looking forward to continuing to cheer on Madrid alongside all of you.
Good.
Hala Madrid, always and forever.
Good.
With heartfelt apologies
from
Muna.
Ajia.
No,
There's a maybe a new crew no.
I never do any news of call Madrid. Oh,
so where there is a new crew in the call.
say the inti I will say
I'm German from family phone so but there are messages about this issue here. If say clear.
Oh no, I know heavy all the phone so.
Young we say okay, Bernard or Brimpong was it is the letter time please okay upon Chris first vote for Baba if you're upon Chris or Solomon won't tell him Tama please take it easy with Baba one vote for Baba Bernard Brimpong some of us won't accept the petition for Baba because of his hate for Arsenal players especially Gabriel Magalhaes 1-1
no.
We respect and love Hadia, but radio and fact. Baba must remain on sabbatical. No, upon me, vote to me. There will be a second vote. One man, one vote. Okay, Baba Musa champion or a neutral say, I train, Baba. Baba, let's have your vote. Among Quadan is a ha, Baba, Baba, ha, Baba. Your fan say you vote for him. We accept it.
Okay,
2-1. Bako vote Bako. One can you say 4 votes number.
There be 4 ni anole Bako.
But it's still a vote.
Our 2-2.
It's still a vote.
Okay.
Yeah, there be Bako no. Baba Musa vote you.
I want vote.
And today na we should dey no 2.
And he say yes me no me.
Okay. There be no here 1 bro.
1. Okay na yes me.
There's 1 here. Okay, Baba Musa say Kobe man say Baba is very sorry. So 3-1. Baba Musa have no vote accepted 4-1.
Okay.
Mike Asa say he should remain suspended. 4-2.
4-2 yeah.
Man 4-2. And I say 7 votes in Kenya.
6 set 4-2.
Back on here no le fair
okay.
Okay. We Kyle Barowski and this apology will not be accepted because this letter should be directed at Barca fans, not Madridistas. He doubted Barca, not Madrid. So the letter should be rewritten for consideration. So it's a no vote for 3.
I had you.
They say that 8 votes.
Yes, 8.
For 3. Boatian say Boatian do the anyway. Fabrana. Yempe letter commission zone. Letter commission here. Or say Baba wrote it himself. Unless Hadia comes to the studio herself to testify.
No.
So no. 4-4. And first of all, before we accept what you do, the letter Baba need tell we Madrid that he agrees to the apology waka. He agrees, so he will accept. Entire 5-4.
Okay.
5-4 and 1 vote nullified.
Yeah.
So there be Kofi vote and 11th vote. Was it Baba's apology is declined? He should sing Bassa song before.
Hey!
If we vote now, man, that would have been a good vote. But they say on behalf of Mrs. Baba Musane Madrid ne Bassani Obiano.
Yeah.
Baba says position as a Madrid fan is reinstated.
Okay.
They say free necro. Baba a Madrid ni.
The wife Gina Mama.
The wife. I ain't too no from. I tea for a man for so support too. The bafo. Say the ten no. Baba is back by popular acclamation. Popular vote.
0
vote amaha. Yemfa vote one chain. Sorry.
Onu kwari asembusa na obusa. Wan to aba.
Okay.
Or say Baba na is he really sorry for himself?
Abaso akase.
Onye sorry anko me enkan letter no.
People say enkan dey.
O me enkan letter no ntino.
Na the everybody crowd dey for more for Baba. George Bobi man for because say let's accept an apology from Adia. Let's accept Baba. Say unhu so. Hey, David say who agree. But David munya mu vote here.
Barcelona for na na so mo agree no. Barca for no.
Miami David. Oh na David na oye Barca.
Okay, lawyer. Boss. And they say Baba be you support him.
They now
emotions. And today na be country Adia. Omo mbotu ma omo mpenya 2 minutes na fe yon go business here.
Boss me do be ase. Hey!
Let's say they can get hand pa.
This is a team he loves so much.
Me do be ase unim. Madrid me do Madrid too much. Honestly, now I send none there. My name is Bra and Ebusu and the ball. Na Miami nu e ka de ka no to me zakura. Miami nu e ka but you do be as
obeto abani.
Babo. Na via for the tuaza ka mo 20 aba.
Ai. Ye nimo.
Babo enye headline ye ko.
Yeda we dey Mijina Baba na mu da amanfo mo aboama yi
ene support the team.
Na say ye hepa aso dia nkase da nko haji aho.
Wadana
haji aho na esa se da nko. Because na da Roma na ye nua Baba enso so watimi ama ne ho ato no ne ade ne ho ato. Nti dem time say ene 10 am 10 am enti ye wie ya no na and yen kan nkofo say he was the goalkeeper
Bible allegations bebree Ghana had here ye de to no so say yes goalkeeper there kana ye ka keeper Ghana ha so oje bribe pa dia
but and I know on also my examples they no nkwana on say Ghana most goalkeepers here the bribe at home to that Damba
minimum
okay Mohamed Odum
ono Damba Odum dia kakra bi bam
there be a lot of them make me Salifo Ansa
and tama okay eyizo so Nana Benyi Crensel
Nana Benyi do nya be for
on the Bible no to so so more da
Nana Benyi da
has gold yeah
we the kankani de onya mienu pa na ne de nya na odin Kotoko versus Hearts or has Ewukumasi 3-1 almost say he narrated the circumstances ma ono na omka so ono
ona
and has ni JSK that time no omo also ono has register no is suspended Honest Kobo middle league
yeah
now he was a goalkeeper and aka Akoli Jonas Akoli
yeah make Jonas Akoli
as omni referee yeah allegations ka kana referee kankani abono
yes
so I was suspended
that story no so by
was suspended for about a year the house register na Peter Gabriela in the moon so ka Gabriela
I am capital
and say or pesa keeper into all house register
no it's
suspended the house na a movement omunya suspension no
I won't lift it
lifted
okay
into he had issues back and forth omu ko JSK onim say nyon na beda do as JSK afi go dem na sa go na ashe house of say any other go one go JSK they qualify and on some say a kwan go no share no I'm so kankani ni but the most striking one is Kobimanu Yaniba.
Yeah, I think I know there baby no maso me
nim Kobimanu Ghanaian
link no
until say SK menu obi onim Ghana football history
a proper football
administrator
yes
of Fabe from 78 Oba manager Shabe the Pele school any idea from Tamale Farcos Accra
great Farcos near the
into ono ne ba ena okotna abruchira wokwo menu na kankani papa ene di Kobimanu papa ne ena na wacha say kankani ba ne bani Kobimanu
kankani no ni din Abubakar kankani no it gives you a different
because ne mama is from the north
okay
but ne papa if you are Santini 100%
okay
and man so when you land if you are we just say so why born why ready or not but who be no not just asset for just
kankana go fo ntie bi ahead of
Kobimanu yeah say na you say bit me nya Kobimanu
the Kobimanu partner
why
then na Manchester for no we am so we
I must say me happy Manchester Kobimanu
tama emienu na ya na ya break ni down kakra
okay
you know Abubakar Watala put pepper into the eyes
on Amorim
is it Amorim so you because now a year wadamfo na a year wo fa na wadamfo
Amorim dey me
Ten Hag
I like him
oh okay
bafo etie
nti tama Abubakar Watala put pepper into the eyes of Nibosa couple after Nibosa brags he will beat Haas irrespective of the position and the pressure on Watala but put up a very sluggish, listless, torpid, lethargic and comatose performance as Watara tells him and Chirin Kamfone home. I don't go for Canadian.
They have been ambushed because all along, no, you see a course near the bay. Tomato, their fingers ready.
I go focus on free.
Then all of the electoral commission is at the
vote.
I'm saying stolen verdict. I'm talking about
but you declare results in the court to down Abeko.
Supreme
and you declare the court to down Obenyako because we knew how to make my ABM because yes, I'm a kind of
Okay, also Abubakar Suleiman of Blessed Memory also had several bribery. Keep a beno. Abubakar Suleiman.
Nye Kotoko.
Ana Sulama.
Sulama, me sure say Sulama no
Sulama. Sulama.
Yes, sure. So on both Kotoko ni hasi.
Na Sulama unya official bribery cases, sir.
I think Oko has ba ku bi besin sen ko.
Okay.
I think ukai bo bi na anana ye Kotoko a say wo so mu asi fo mu a.
Ano na nye it wasn't a bribery. So me say na Okoye say eduru asa.
Eduru.
Okay, na me say Oko bompa ya obi mu ko fa ne mpaboa wo. Masalachi ni.
Who have already
Okay.
Eti Tama Watara say enchini enkamfo no ho. Na djuma na kasa ama no. And
Odi asemba Kwame Oware so Ochiao.
Mejine so ye
Send my
no.
greetings to one number. Send his number to me after the program.
Oh.
The police officer husband.
Ah, or they no so can.
Or they account. Okay.
Minu no ho na. Wo say the way you say you.
Unu apenyi no nti o kasa nyare. Bafo yenko.
Eti me friend no. Me friend we are. Eti Tama, he said the Watara say enchini kamfo no ho. Na djuma na enu a wo ye no. Enu a no ebe kasa ama no. And Mauluwayo comes into his rescue. On said no Mauluwa kan ye. Say players na say edubra am so. Omu etimi yi omu. Na omu timi di eye yi ada. We will use VAR on Haas and Kotoko matches with some few selected matches. But first, we need to get a TV broadcaster who can show the matches, and the FA are talking to them. Alex Cote seems to agree with Ghanaians about the current TV coverage that they say is poor.
I'm going to use VAR on selected matches.
Or say
Obi be go court no money. Say a bobo.
Or see the
match with the VAR the same league match obi dey be no.
The be you know. Then no crowd.
Enya dey be VAR is VAR. VAR in fact the ye you. VAR is when a decision is made.
Tell me say born in the TV so VAR no.
What is TV so? What dey na TV so? VAR means VAR. The referee takes a decision. Me just say VAR is about spectators. VAR is about a referee who made a decision and then be prompting to say and spectatorship. That's not how I see VAR.
Oh, but it's part of it and also can be.
So what is the contribution of the spectators to VAR? Catch me.
Not contribution per se, but on the time as I see Omo ko stadium ko hebo no. Baby a yehu so mu use VAR no nyina no be say there are giant screens.
It is because omo no match ni nyina TV, TV for no chase to. But I'm saying that for Chemi mu say, yeah, I hear ball with TV so no. Any at this stadium no. Your contribution to VAR na saying.
No, yeah, there any contribution, but VAR no. Boy referee no. Boy so I hear no my yes you say.
But we have they've
corrected decisions and all that.
Said that referee taking decision me be jina aka. Referee work up on go ba.
I
go say me o me.
They make me.
So I'm saying that the people who take decisions about VAR no is a referee and governor mo said them no. So match whether say what TV so anything and as I can go back and be that. This is about TV so. Now I better imagine your TV so.
And you say omoni TV stations be mo kasa.
Oh massa. On spare sad no. Ono referee na any TV station go kasa.
FA no ni TV station be mo kasa. Say be ya omo no there. Omo what it takes for the VAR to be operationalized.
Na VAR TV na here.
There be say tama on say there
VAR TV.
What you kasam there I said the TV for mu yi ni name I do home some there say the VAR no buy mo.
But I'm saying that what has TV station got to do with VAR? Na VAR na me go am ntia say na.
Tama say it's about showing for people to see matches say what TV so. Na obi tiechire obi hwe o TV so obi hwe o fie obi even stadium ho no mo say screen ni bo ho. Ye yi no mo also VAR corrections no mo ti stadium ho no hu bi o. So it settles all these arguments in some of the so you need a TV station who can give you all those ideas. No?
So I'm saying say TV station so here the contribution to VAR say on a bema VAR na idea na bisi wa na.
No, but yes, omunya other angles ne all to settle the confusion ne all those things na ya na keke ka ho tama pato what you say.
Me bedin.
Oh, that's where you kakra.
Me mentia say VAR na say the VAR is a mechanism my referees correct your mistakes.
The first,
Okay.
priority.
Okay. And the VAR in itself, the system in itself, is enough for what we should be and now our to how wrong or correct the referee.
Yes.
Salana is sign on your TV next sign.
But we say we are TV for no brain. We say almost. I didn't almost say you're right, you're wrong.
Exactly. So the principle is that the system must be there because I had the say you be imagine na how much able do as only probably 10 at your empty stadium. To what the end ba.
Once they decide say ombeyi no ntina na me ka say the voice na I tell you about
if we
the
add
match say tell you no
if we add and I'm saying that ultimately institute a VAR system where the same week 9 week 9 no ebinum match e wo VAR ebinum de any VAR enye nobody will allow that
utienu dia if you listen to me carefully as I know patch
it's not possible
matches na yebeyi no
it's not possible. How can you say a league? Me dem say go e Kumasi dia TV no beba be aka say nye go. Ba go e be koso obrekum. Ana e be koso ayi soga ko e be say pando dia e o de no VAR
because he eno no ya anyi o TV so.
The same the referee no need opportunity to correct it. They are saying about for Chijo
Diako. So Tama onu ni cheche mu nsi mo kan. Oh, say we have the audio is there. It's not like a say.
Asumu catch aminu referee ni say na say mo kan to asumu because yenti mo league ma me dey say go a referee nko san like.
Tell about you concede and agree with me say such a ibiano you pilot them then no here.
You pilot points. Competition here but points doesn't have a pilot to me there. Over pilot to me the say me dem say go Accra Sports Stadium and Legon and the referee no VAR MSI like but go e born tintin share wo go baby kwesi edu go stars the VAR ni wo ni ebo league no be this go na go nya 3 points now that's okay masa omo nya ready am omo VAR bi enjoy aso also omo ye VAR no ma bo no mo ye
I tell you no we dey na dem bi enu ya na I'm for we e shut up be
no e madam for
okonya referee you born the voice no you tie voice na na fe ni
okonya referee for ade na
sometimes it happens because utie no so I say he's sort of agreeing with omomo complaining about the poor telecast of our games no I say clearly or yaja to me say enye that to the extent that he's suggesting say the FA are talking to some other TV stations say be ya omo mo be ba be save situation no na never no
that's no dey say every talking to other TV say you see the whole concept of TV broadcast and say the TV station has an interest because TV station be a pay viewership
of course.
And the Ghana League, they said the TBA say Yebiano. So yeah. And I saw Metro TV. Time also on the news near the Adina. No man news no more e-ball. And I want to believe they will get numbers
eyeballs, yes.
More. Okay. Who we know then you move to the business side of it. They mean in a match, no. It's not me to why is it that the GFA has not decided to set up a TV station apart from the online a normal TV satellite digital channel like this? No, you don't say because you show your matches a marble that's really for your channel. And I'm sure they would have had a lot of revenue from this because man for very bad. And it is not too difficult for FA giving Omo budget and any money to set up Omo TV say GFA TV and yeah all you social media the way they face
proper TV station.
Hey, you can proper and say back when you're proper. Nanka and Raka has match in there so. About how much money matches in now. In that case, they can show every game. No answer many time. We be 11-1. The Sunday, no. 1-3, 3-5, 12-7. We wait. Saturday over to my your van. No, I can you didn't in a camera. Memen the May Bobby. Friday they are fishes. Monday they are fishes on your TV. Live coverage. O talk camera near did to bear for centers now. And that's how the Omo can the
Tama say tie ne ombebo match se nwumra
I'm back and be
omo de no improve
back and like at least here. Now some venues are showing TV matches in the evening,
which is good for the game.
So
let's say
na me adom.
And then go say
oh say Euro weekends no mo and a lot of activities. Ghana Premier League no matches or Spain matches or Italy matches or ti ni nya ho and run so the official announcement of Manchester United at the bar say in the next 2.5 years Ruben Amorim and the head
announcement now they be so now I must say once he's able to sort out with the employers as a BB who's not like you also
I will send them say formally omowie but Omrason say and just saying say he will be there.
It sounds like BB or Omunwe as a wako Cambra. On say a father keep to a juma or better juma as the express of say. Nedi also say so ne former employers new year and why would you add that? That's a BB or
but based on Uti Amoremendra after very emotional. Unzo said when United approached him, he told them Senka Osroman nya betama na end this season no about next summer. Then Berada and Bracewell told him say it is now or never. It's now I'm basically there on United there Assembly and Wobium. Until now he has to go back to Sporting to think about it, say whether he will accept it or not. And Tiba head United because previously teams have come. My better than a clause no. But I knew he didn't uncle but we do share project in any team now. Team Yakasia and then say Ojitum say and Menimiano SMJ Sporting na Namiko Equia Juman Honum no. And Amorim after the international break will come and join Manchester United now.
After the break, I think a break no baba. And
I said break now. I'm break now no aba.
Stadium
and the first game be against Ipswich away. I'm saying the next 3 games or so. So some Man United and a weekend midweek.
I am there no have kind of matches.
Oh like I'm surprised how would be midweek. Well midweek. Now me check. So I say MC be Wednesday MC and you know
and the race which I know about Arsenal.
There be a game BB and Sana.
I think the third one.
I'm checking. I'm saying a third game, something like that.
So the Arsenal to me on that day.
Oh, there be with the teachers. I feel so. Obi abenya botam amorem. Usha, it's a project. Now tell team as oh, I don't know how I say. So to a project. The project is that's why I'm appointing as head coach, not a manager. Make project na make that is the meaning. Let me be the thing say, you know, they have to get a proper sporting structure. Obi anye ne dwuma. Concentrate on coaching the boys. Sporting no director no also nye ne dwuma. Technical director nye ne dwuma. Head of recruitment ye dwuma. And so what they say, yeah, for be am can more attention no and what they say prepare the boys, coach them for them to understand whose philosophy, how you want the team to play. You want you more training ground no. That is the project now under Amorim. And he is coming in as a head coach, not a manager. Again, so Washa with the appointment that Washa recently the players that United are buying now. You see, it's a clear direction of the players they want, the age structure, and how side age, you know, if you don't fall under it, because they are buying for a player for a very long period of time. Until so 18, 19, 20, 21. These are the age groups of players that they are buying because they think say they have to keep them for a very long time for them to understand what they are doing. Now United also need someone who is a disciplinarian. So very strict on his demands. Because you know, you could clearly say some decisions that Hag was taking, no. Like about here, why is he doing this? Because clear.
certain players' attitude on the field of play bad, but this man will come and still be defending them and I say pampering them and giving them time to play. But if you watch Amorim at Braga and at Sporting Lisbon, he keeps there's a lot of discipline in the team that he is coaching. All the offending group, he doesn't compromise with discipline, and he demands from training to matches. And now, you have to be tactically disciplined to be able to play under Ruben Amorim. Only discipline you can't. Now no Usha Misha Debi. United and Leicester Carabao Cup no. She Bruno on the field of play. Na compare Bruno's attitude under Eric Ten Hag. My graphics bia me enche bia United game bia started from kickoff. Ushe Bruno ye kickoff nko pass ball na baby ana onenam. I said he was doing what he wants. But now no Ushe even under Vanosho kakra. You could say he was at least disciplined baby I saw on mono.
Say baby Vanosho ka so nyina na no gina. Ebi so a Ten Hag because say you could be everywhere. There are some players like that.
And today a problem. And see under Ruben Amorim, I think he's coming in to stamp authority, bring in discipline in the team. Now we're making sure say the team will have a clear style because me are main plan say nipa wono over pressure no was what compromise with your like what you believe in.
So you say he plays a 3-4-3, 3-4-2-1.
Yeah.
So United will be seen playing.
Yeah, it's born my graphic no on how he set up three, you know. Na yem fa hwade na yem fa nye. Until where you from?
Obedu ni won kwanza o sleep in the next 20 minutes.
So
you can't giggle.
This is in the structure. And you share on your screen now. From goal kick, this is how the team how he boasts from goal kick. You see them as in a back four when they are playing from goal kick. A 4, 2 center backs a call. One of the center backs will open up as a so this is how he starts from a goal kick into with 2 pivots. Now pivot 2. Then there's another 2 behind them to create those. I'm gonna share black no. This from a goal kick from one goalkeeper know how the
players or don't
United should have them. Okay. So United there was 6. Almost of our 10 yeah. Washas Otutumrika. It's from this stage. Now ball calling if after passing the ball from the range no. No, not here. Mpede 3 back no. Not here. Where do I go do? Not here. Other one born again. And you know after here.
We don't know because my mom for category and Zanova.
And after at this stage, they forget from the goal kick. This how now the shape goes back to the 3 back in our bono. And to Ignacio, Giomandi, then the other guy, as in the 3 back. Then one thing that are consistent is pivot 2 pivot 1 pivot 2 no. And they are consistent. Yes, they are consistent. He doesn't compromise with that double pivot on the day. At any point in time, you should be there, discipline. Then he pushes the rest in the 5 normal coming. And when they are progressing the ball, 3, 2, 5 to create overload. The idea is that baby a ball will be there should be more than the opponent. And it's a ball air attacking end on them now. They have to create overload there. It's a ball on film the 2 wing backs in the back pivot 1 pivot 2 no to create overload. And when they are defending, you see creating overload. This is how when they are going. Then when they are attacking at the attacking end no, you see the structure once again. The other one when they are attacking at attacking
you see the structure. Mr. Now, Oshomo structure we are. It is when after they have lost the ball, so on the skin. Quickly now, no, the other guys say backing up air 5. So, but one thing that are consistent air the double field or no. Also, my more 3 pitches be. But again, consistent is that all in this all scenarios, you know, the 2 people are already there. And very close. It's already there. And we are now going to see His Excellency excelling very well because His Excellency.
This is his perfect system.
Yes, His Excellency excelled under this manager. When a man PH got on 50 million, Amorim. So in this system, His Excellency is going to excel more, have the freedom to play more. And now against Leicester, Bian says how His Excellency on the more papa. Ojiboni bonina. Panyen no ajino down no ma left no right. He played more forward passing than any other body on the field of play now. And the child said, so no confidence to player. His Excellency is one of the you love him when he's playing with freedom. Okay. But
and he's going to get his freedom
under this coach. Now, on the last image now, one thing that Oyesu some man to man marking no. And he skin so. Obia on opponents. Pa. Yes. Obia is attacking his opponent. And he at least you could see say no nensano no evidence of idea of chess in England no and on all park and so. Them so washa the born the goals that Sporting Esha there's a pattern of similarity. Anya biano 75% of the goals that Sporting Esha you see certain similarity. The idea is from training ground. I don't remember practicing match days. Eti goals no mo say no bon say bebre na no similar. Bonya papa ni apia to panya no ya boatum papa ni apia to no ya boatum. Eti this is a manager and a coach or track record of say yenya obeteni steady opponent. Yenya obetena yembe ya nyanyoma. Na onim the money so nkunu sem to onye say oba ya no no. While the game is going on until I say on the back staff in an airba because they've been together since I know more Casapisa. Sign the back staff on air and strength. Okay. They read the game very well, and so they give a very good advice to him. United our 6 center backs today, and Adebiano, Maguire thrived under 3 back. England quite the tournament in he was the best center back at all those tournaments playing as a center in a 3 back system. Who Lenny Yoru, who is now training. So Lisandro Martinez. So to look at the goals that we look at the movement. There's one similarity. No about him. Like you could see that Omukoso a certain part in B when a training ground. Coaching and way and Oyerepa Old Trafford. Now our coach Manchester United.
To face opponents in England.
Yes, to face opponents in England. And already now opponents. But I say only be European competition. But the difference is that playing them in European competition is different from. So sure more.
Hi, my name.
So the structure no any bibia no very very no we are waiting for the Messiah Ruben Amorim.
The Messiah Ruben
Amorim, yes.
So 20 years ago, and another young Portuguese, and also actually entered the Premier League. People had doubts.
Yes.
Jose Mourinho entered the league. And then, but 20 years ago.
Oh, are they?
Jose entered us. The Champions League winner.
The same discussion about me, those were the era of Arsenal's Invincibles, the era of Sir Alex Ferguson. So people did not believe say he would take the league by storm.
But this is someone who have conquered Europe.
Jose entered. He entered. He had only coached in Portugal.
But no,
and then won
Europe.
the Champions League.
And there's
But I'm
no
saying
idea
that-
UEFA Cup.
if you remember the discussion, Mourinho Abba, who's ever thought that he was going to break the monopoly that easily? But he broke it.
But some of your coaches in this one never the only coach are not standing a chance of breaking it in Mourinho because for a long period, not Porto in the Champions League. For a long period, not Porto.
I'm saying that when Jose came, if you had followed the Premier League 2002, 2003, 2004, it's either Arsene Wenger or Sir Alex Ferguson. So he was seen as a third force. But by now, Arsenal to baby cry
because one, Obano. Now I just trophy and Wenger be that.
Oh, that's the way they say.
No, I just trophy and Wenger be that. That is the Champions League. No, I do UEFA Cup. Or did Porto team Niger Champions League? No, the last time na Porto winning the Champions League was 89.
Okay, so
already no. Now I send this signal. Now I send this signal because yeah, no, the Porto got Champions League. No, watch Alex Ferguson. And the coaches now near cause Premier League no. The big man in the Premier League now Ferguson. No, I be show sign say.
1 penalties were here at
Oh, Mr. Tuna, I said Ferguson level and no one at the idea.
But
say baby and the Morino banana banana there a brew so.
But you agree that similar.
This say woman from your
The last time Manchester United appointed a coach in November was the man called Sir Alex Ferguson. Tineoko Manchester almost say a reincarnation.
Okay. And umbrella
and I appointing a coach in November.
And I only never win special.
But coach na be actually mo.
So you know.
Amorina ka be actually mo. Anything na yeka so be anya abote. Me dey. I hate to see top clubs.
And na impressed with
me chiri say top clubs be struggle. Me be say top club be and because omo na define football, omo na make football energy. A club like Manchester United should be competing at top level. Me that is how I mean hu nyoma. So tell me chana see you. But what can't see me that you make us a quan. Say on to me he needs to move to a top league. Club and Nibebano. So tell me chana say and back here Manchester United. Now seven say also catch a Manchester and penny for the common train on new season. And almost there be.
No way
there be moon train a new season. It can be bio.
No way there.
It tells you say he needs time. He had time to prepare.
Yes, obvious.
So to the mechanic say, and not just so time. What is Barcelona for interview no before mo fancy flick?
I just saw he's a big boy.
He was virtually closer to joining West Ham. And on one son
Liverpool.
Liverpool the end there. On say Liverpool for no person which say o man contacting no. Because mo dey almost before club Oyerepa win the last match of the Premier League. You know how many and sort away. Yes, he can be the next big from
Portugal. The next big thing. The young boys
no but once I fan you now.
Next big things I say. Next big things I say. Onduru ho be bia.
Akwenema oye.
Wa heading. Wa League of Portugal. Everything had no G League or hola. You be who no after you move to a big team. Not a big team born in Nyabetes how. Into a Nyabetes. We Nyabet 2 years.
Why? At his Champions League winning rate. He's lost 7 games. He's won 17. Champions League at that stage, share.
Winning percentage
not in Europe
41.2.
41.2. So what I say in the Champions League.
And Mr. Europa League drop 27.8 AF.
So far no record.
That's a record like and a Champions League 41.2 AF.
The amount we supporter. Obetumi anya gidie kakra woni mu. Eye na nyoma wa ye mebi atwam.
Yeah.
Like okay, Okor Braga.
Any the fair adwuma.
Okor Braga Mr. 2 for 65 years. Na Braga share Benfica wo home da. Braga ko share Benfica. the first 13 games with Braga Zoto. Now I FC Porto twice. That time Porto and dominated the Portuguese league. The AT America say yes, wafa a sporting team. Na sporting akọ 19 years without the Portuguese league. And odo mo beje. But nebemu no onye different from like Manchester akofa Sergio Conceição. On so ye excellent job at FC Porto. So tell me chance you. But ohwe we no ne ye ne nyoma se do sie ne nyoma ne sa nyoma na. The suban no e different from other coaches. Okay. Na so be unso be internship with Manchester man. Let me yes, Mourinho ho no obey internship. Obey internship with Manchester.
Manchester Seattle.
So waba ba ye adwuma no nim se do city. Se we ni kwa ne coach waba o jama ye. Ba me to on say team bia ni se di city ne ho akade. Na zaki to analyze the system hwan ba ni nyina na zaki to enya nkwan bia na ye nkwan o. Nkwan bu o ha ye be ma na batene nam ni nyina no nyesa na tie. He needs time to change the team.
Manchester were more the boss system.
Okay, so let's start from the defense on how Sporting Lisbon team set up. Obo in a 3-4-3 system. Game need to me change your course now. It's me call in a 3-4-2-1 system because mostly no or prefer double number 10. Yes, Manchester 3 back. And also 3 back now bottom. So today no perform in the defense. Similar to how Anna Ten Hag and then I asked him the ball. 3 center backs are so comfortable on the ball. Say opposition no air press or ma. A wound to almost see a beji ball from some and also be a mistake and a pressure tea on the ball in the opposition. Or yes, I didn't because on the invited pressure no. The build up net to say Roberto Di Zerbi. We invite pressure no. It's mobile no na create space a man method. And he also needs a goalkeeper born than an annual to a very good. It's young for Manchester United. Young for Manchester, yes, in Onana. Young for Manchester United centre backs no more. No. Now young for ball playing centre backs. Matthias De Ligt qualified. Lisandro Martinez qualified.
Jenny
Euro, yes.
Maguire. Perfect with the English team.
No.
Maguire has survived 3 backs.
So coaching na ehun wo club football no. Any coaching na ehun national team na different no. Sunsun ewom enemu wa. Utie me kasa me catch us say we dey any dey we invite pressure. Unim say Harry Maguire so no. Wo press ni bi o ye mistake. And asema make me boa. So what them yeah, the pressure about Maguire so na mistake about. Enti at least Manchester nya 3 center backs are so comfortable on the ball. Okay.
Very comfortable.
Has he where no Lindelof? That is
where? Sporting, yeah. Ofu one no ba. Yeah.
Lindelof so bit my boy and we remember an opportunity. As a Ten Hag and Fino crowd.
Yeah. It is also the 3 center backs no. At least Manchester was center backs me and Sebia. Omo qualify was said the person in 3 backs in the 3 back in the Sibono. Yem call the method. Obo with a double pivot. But I no pay double pivot positional omo cautious. And no more kuku no ma join the attack.
So you got to
said the beya the defensive no Mr. to only lose shape. Because anytime we be na obekwa attack e beji boy finish sem no. Ni shape no exercise ni team shape sesa. Exercise to a 5-3-2 system. It's debiano ope the double pivot ni say ye jibo ni finish sem say e be attack ni pe. E say the double pivot no be ka the 3 center backs no to make it 5. And no nche say o limit omo from joining attacks. But say o ko joining attacker, e say o manage your timing ye. Say the be ya ba omo ba be defend ya or hwe onhu. Biloto the win backs. I want the baby a problem they want.
Mazraoui should be fine.
Debbie.
Dalot.
Debbie.
Luke Shaw.
Debbie. Okay. My memo example. So we should PSG matches. Oh, PSG left back no.
Right or left back?
The left back. Oh, but Portugal left back no. Once I am Mourinho and no Sporting Lisbon. Oh, say do see born no. Oh no.
Are you friends there?
Oh, Mendes.
Okay.
Oh, say do see born no.
Black.
And if Manchester United left backs no more, nafa to.
Oh, but say ball in
no. Or on the system now you can want you need specific players. On the wing backs near attacking wing backs. It's this season, even in the Portuguese league, Giovanni Quende, the 17-year-old, our kind of wing backs no. So to anytime you watch, okay, my mom another example. So for Tottenham team now. One area Tottenham weakness when they are defending your right side of defense, but be a Pedro Porro one. Pedro Porro so see a Amorim student too. On the wing backs no. The wing backs na dwuni nyina ye kwa attack. Etinam na make catch say the shape of the team when they are defending. The double pivot no joining the 3 center backs to create a 5-man wall. Other no fan the wing backs no make home. Then anymore, he has changed Trincao. Trincao is a natural winger, but currently he plays as a number 10. Debian he preferred 2 number 10s with the team name. It was Pedro Concalves, who was also a winger, and a Trincao. But Tomo Katina, no more creative space our wins, so Eddie Amana wing backs no. Then one area Amzutu. Yenim Sebia, 100 million after the Manchester never betray us, say you. And yeah, a Jokeris.
Yeah, they say they looks like that.
As I say, the Manchester never betray 100 million the next summer.
So
to the mention I say.
Because
the team the can majority of the goals no, it comes from one player. Even though Pedro Concalves, Trincao, Omanya double figures, but we are talking about a player in 43 games for Sporting Lisbon, to watch 41 goals. Intellectual say, we key to their goal scoring. It's your coach here can ask me. Yes, he has groomed a lot of talent.
Okay.
But what's baby I can say, ne banana Ten Hag the difference. Okay, yeah, 1-1. At the end here, we are talking about a system. The discuss is a system. Okay. When Ten Hag about Manchester United no, do already only they no move why as team to even a Champions League semi-final. He was dominating the Dutch league. They said the name or call Sporting Lisbon. Amorim dominated the Portuguese league ahead of Benfica and FC Porto. Meboa. Grooming of talent. I'm not sure say Amorim is ahead of Ten Hag when it comes to grooming of talent based on clubs. No.
There's difference. It wasn't into our system. A Ten Hag who groom talent no. A academy that already produces almost structure. They go there and scout those bring them their bro.
Sporting is Sporting one of the best academies in the world.
Me say at Ayas, some of us grooming, you know. At Ten Hag there he was at Ayas he will coaches them.
Sporting we say.
And they redefine your way, you know.
We know improve their bets during his era. Also, when you are even mentioning players here have ball mudin sent through or no baby. Another time you might improve.
Okay, so example when I asked scouting team in the Tennessee to pick Tadic from the English Premier League. This was a Tadic. Yes, the talent was there, Southampton, but he was not there. We had the potential in the ball now, no one said that knew the potential. No. Joe Carey say I can answer me. What about Brighton Pen?
Yeah.
What about Brighton Pen in England? Okay. The same scouting and the Koyi ni buyer Sporting Fonya believe in him. It's when you pick how I asked for Befa Tadic. And he said, yeah, Sporting Lisbon Befa Joe Carey. There's a difference in India. At Sporting Lisbon, at FC Porto, maybe Menkas will be seen. Me say difference in him. menka wa haso bi chen obi me see difference nim because na Ten Hag established system Ajax and man resource Amorin established system Sporting Lisbon man resource Amorin develop a lot of players and Joe Carres is 100 million euros almost went to your amount so what the mention say Ten Hag time Barcelona kwa Frankie de Jong so to nyine hu skill mutu ai so what the mention say it's when it comes to developing talent these two coaches are not different based on club or free bar and Manchester United no more bano. But difference a woman is say this time around, Zoto, he's coming to work in an environment based on the structure of the club, similar to Sporting Lisbon. And then he's a coach, not a manager. And this is the first time Manchester United appointed a coach. Yeah. So to the mention as it say almost share the club in the structure because of fact Manchester structures is here. Omonti infrastructure we enkofo be say be Carlo Ancelotti. Sa structure we a Manchester de to no enunti na Thomas Tuchel anje Manchester United job no. Based on the okohu here Bayern Munich. You need they need a coach am to a big can say yes man. But no. United foot say so mo brother or scouting. And this is a club or must say a lot of money when it comes to buying players or money resource.
Mama, over. Yeah. Amorim.
Yeah.
I think we have spent a lot of time on him.
First things.
Never 5 minutes.
First things first. The chances so bet me United instant success about 10%. Me observations based on one the style of play, the current United team and the period they take you to adapt to the system. His style, his system, the current Manchester United team. Into instant results, send your Conte. Euremu Napoli. Now within America instant results. And if you are waiting for that,
I don't think anybody has said that.
Oh, no, I'm just establishing. Oh, fine. Send you. Now what you have about be rat off form? When rat off form, will be Manchester United.
On Gaza.
Oh, Gaza. Me to Waka.
Waka.
Highway.
Yes.
Oh, Waka. Also rat off.
Also when rat off form, be Manchester United.
And I have brave about Jumano.
Oh, the Amaro play for.
When you be Manchester.
Oh, Amaro play for.
Yeah, man.
This is him.
Oh, okay.
He playing for.
Have you?
Okay. Oh, what
I dissociate myself.
I use so now. Vanish to a sort now. Oh, he's staying. This is he's staying.
And me too. The first thing first that
Missy he's staying.
I don't expect him to take over. That's soon.
Now top four no be run one over to no.
Tell the bottom no more.
You
know so that is it. He will need time and a lot of time. He will make him have time and a lot of time for him to settle into the Premier League. One, there will be certain players on Mobeka, and that is where the head coach issue also comes to the party, because United need to take some bold decisions on certain players.
Help him take those decisions.
Only veto power, our recruitment.
No, a conviction, not the veto power.
These
guys have been here. Let's get some.
And the clubs almost said I'm fast. I didn't make coaches.
Said you're back on.
Your mouth total control. Me play a banner sign.
But at least your view should be heard.
Agreed. But your when you do share a project, it's not say mostly no.
He's a head coach.
Then I advise you relative to the project. For instance, way more money than I'm here. I can bring this guy. You get the results in January. So in January, 1 or 2 will remember. Whilst waiting for the summer. Nothing. You see, we are United. Ten Hag has been allowed. Is it not the same structure? Now we almost signing. But he was giving enough room. Players and on for my. Even this summer.
Yes, because
he's brought about 4 players.
because Ten Hag was manager of the club.
Of the club.
Where you coach?
Where head coach?
Coach now, and say
unit a you, and about you, Maresca. So a head coach.
Yeah.
And you're not Palm Stelling a. I was on my way. The guy was so clear. Said, I don't. Sterling does not fit into my plan. No one tells about Okafa left back. England boy. No.
Chelsea a coach. Obabe control mo transfer yan ka ga se Maresca
no but always any control but all say
I have a meeting yako and I mean from my perspective me catch us say
me coach boys
some of these guys if we're able to offload them we make money to get players in and you do that with documentations and evidence who convince somebody they will agree with you.
You are coaching them. You are coaching them.
The way I want to play, any players I'm one was our position is about fourth on the pecking order. So the club will agree to let him go.
No, Conor Gallagher.
But telling it was a club decision.
But I'm saying that
Gallagher.
On who coach require at a certain point. None the hands are tight. On some to what the clubs are doing now, and they say, who coach no, but now for some few years.
And you're coaching the page in Sancho.
No.
There was a system.
Sancho.
So me from where I sit, I see say obet moto. Obet me I take you over our England that obe here be 3-4 years to take over at England. Take over I say after United be do stage a year be start Liga come contenders.
3-4 years.
Yes. Instant.
It depends on the
now also 4 years I don't know next year.
And then me say 3-4 intimate instant. Obetimi abemu into the conversation.
No be no we tell say 4 years is fabremu.
No to they have to wait.
Also
they have to wait. Yeah. They have to 3-4 years. Moto this season onim.
We coach our back.
Next season
expectation.
And San Wabem, Misoto says, for instance, look at Unai. He's in the top 4 discussion, but on your contender for the league. Misoto 10 years.
Only 1 season in room.
Good. No, this is already 2 years. The first season when we half season obedi and when we into the following season.
His first full season he was in.
Team so 2 team I say.
Remember this is Aston Villa.
Me 2 team. Me say contender for the league title. Contender. Mr. 2. Otu one we be we compare na em. On ben half cra.
Okay, yeah, make a modernity.
On new idea.
I am den say fiase. Yeah, depend of you pa. And in the next one, we'll be here once again.
We are talking about coach. Our coach Villarreal. Eddie Omaji Europa League.
I see.
When did the last time Villarreal
coach in this guy?
After 2006. Coach with me the Arsenal boy European final
the point is one, this for him to enter the top 4 fine. But so be a contender say be start Liga. Your boss now then say Arsenal beat me at the league. Your boss City beat me at the league. It will take him 3-4 years to achieve that. Making the top 4 it will not be this year. That me say 3 to 4 years and there's some 2 years they won't do okra. 2 years they
Amorim deserve respect.
Me to 2 years the obetimi dey abane e bia obetimi ba top 4 common. Man you can come into the top 4 conversation but now when you're contender for the league
Pep kwa I'd never be free for all.
Also when you baby back.
Oh yes, never be free for all.
Any free for all me so. Me to there Unai Maresca. Me to there Unai Maresca, Ateta, and Slaughter Chereno. And you still not free for all. Moto and still not free for all. And you see the difference between the Liverpool team and the United team is that the Liverpool team had chemistry. They've gone through the adaptation process. Into your coach now, now one to Sani Oma Bibri. Now when you have the simple things right, you can move on. But this Manchester United team lack confidence. They are disjointed. They don't have an identity. They don't have a system. They don't have a winning mentality. they winning matches no money. They don't have a winning mentality. They are comfortable with losing. So one, you need to change the spirit around the team, the mentality of the players. Ronaldo by United United so on your okay no. I feel now the Ubabe impact where you not just accept any results. No, Pep is different. Pep has proven. Into Pep by United Obe here 2 seasons to win, to come into winning the league. Yeah.
Amorim in there, Mr. Two. And can some can problem ni home. He was so called Braga no. Instantly he gave them results. Yeah. Sporting instantly he gave them results. But Manchester United is a different club because of the SC after the exit of Sir Alex Ferguson. Because
it's your own club in identity.
Because we because we a club am to a whole you say Mourinho disgrace no.
You don't a baby.
We a club a disgrace Louis van Gaal.
Am I like look who you? Am I running
by pedigree?
Now running dinkrate. There's something there. Okay.
He's the 10th man. After Sir Alex Ferguson.
Yeah.
In terms of interim and main managers.
And
yes, simple, sir. And yes, simple, sir.
I go back to Jibu. Say those managers that you are mentioning, no, they came and worked in a very toxic environment. Now, Jibu, you know, said this environment better for any person if only you are good enough to be able to get to be successful. Sometime no, you know the environment.
Okay.
Why Louis van Gaal and all those guys?
There's young matches no so. Arsenal should do something against Newcastle. Early kickoff, tough game, but Arsenal must find a way around it. At least to still keep your head in the race of the Premier League title. Slip over. So I'm expecting Arsenal to do something against Newcastle. So to Bournemouth against City. City intimate Totum Papa. I mean, they can give City a stretch.
And go for the Arsenal match.
That's enough confidence.
Long time. With 10 players.
City with a lot of injury issues of
but toe to toe,
so the injury issues of City take away that or major asset which is
standing 11 now 12 okay. Injury is substitutes in the other ones. Almost lining up 11 problem
ni this we've seen Savino, Kakra Odeshim, we've seen Doku, we've seen Ruben Diaz, Akanji, Jack Grealish, all these players are options in difficult moments. So when you are having them so on new bench, a virus system, it can be of a big headache to the coach. And Bournemouth can surprise us this weekend in the game at Manchester City. Spurs Nevela. I mean, Postecoglou ne Una Emery. Solid game by all standard. I mean, open matches by one. Different opinions. Postecoglou still will keep his back open, try to catch you, dominate you, passing fear. Una Emery is a resource-oriented manager. So they are all training in the league, you know. So to me, Kokonya draw be or her anymore. I win or draw for Aston Villa. Now the match itself, I'm out for Semi United and a Chelsea game, you know.
Chelsea cannot beat United.
I'm starting to believe so. The freedom boys the boy against Leicester. Yes, it's Leicester. Say no be no the Barnsley and maybe cancel munya but 7 and exactly I said 7 no. It's Leicester City. But you saw certain tactical switches. For instance, the double pivot of Ugarte and Casemiro. That double pivot gives you that form of defensive protection. Now, coming up against Eko Palmer, you need the influence on the game. So, which I got say on my Obi-man marking. Now, bullying the panel, intimidating the parameters to what you fufu. That is a strength. Now the total gameplay of Chelsea as under coach Enzo Maresca. Now you see confidence in the play of Chelsea. You see something, some form of identity in the Chelsea play. Individual players are growing. One, so check your bit say Caicedo. This season, send your Chelsea team no corner. Chelsea through their tradition normally operate with a proper defensive midfielder. Move through the process. And moving through the process, anytime you have a Chelsea build the there's a certain defensive midfielder. Now, Romeo Lavia and Caicedo, specifically Caicedo, is a different beast for Chelsea this season under coach Enzo Maresca. Was starting signals. Dientiana Liverpool penal, Dientiana Chelsea penal, and even the price tagger Chelsea at the Kofano. Solid player, and I think he will also be extremely influential in this particular game. But I'm going for a 2-2 draw in this particular Manchester United versus Chelsea game. No, tactically the Nkabisotu Obekas Enzo Beshe Van Nistelrooy, but there is this kind of free air be around United players. No, who some free air be. I said they were free, they were smiling, they were enjoying themselves and all that. I say, send you and say, enjoy all that. So that can be an only asset back when Mammy AGD United in lose so much. We are. It might end in a 2-2 draw, Mr. 2. Mammy fancy.
Good. That's another way I'm going.
Oh, that be say matches for. Now you see. Now, Mr. One thing one thing is very clear. With the city injuries in no more cano. Yes, more injuries or. But I know what they have a team that is ever saying Omunyo first 11 there. A team that can beat any team because Lewis is still around and it's on the ball more right back. That's how boy no. Diaz is available in Praia and Stones in Praia. South 4 and 5 way as good as any other team with a show be and another I can so out on. Oh boy, that'll be a boy on the boy and so no he's back. Now Vardona can't in Pano and yes a more room out to say a muscle so there and see Omono they are not out.
They want them to rest.
Until yes be a long term injury because they be Omono out. Now I'm so more for that you have Gundogan. Kovacic. No, boy, you shouldn't pass that or you shouldn't careful man bought a lot of matches. Kovacic, Gundogan, Silva, Fuford is still around. And Nunes was I say Emma more playing time to play. And the Mima Haaland is there. And he
but it's not as strong as the city that we should know.
No, anybody anymore. Anyone who's out?
It's a Doku, Savino. Options from the bench.
Bajo Savino. Odin Bajo Savino is out. Nothing for in
in current form is the issue.
No, he's
very good season.
No. He started with Oyerepa, but was started picking. I remember last 4 games are now he's.
Currently.
No, Bomunya. Now so how now he has a Fording is back. So Fording no engine the man ko by now. He's fully back. Dokusunio.
And now
Grealish no.
Wow.
So
or worries kakaba you too much.
No, but this a team that thinks for Bournemouth, yes, as much as stubborn that they are, Ebiano. Me yes was with this team.
Yeah, they do almost so.
No, they are playing well. When they have their day, they play very well. But no, I don't think we a team they can be able to disturb both of Man City. You know. Yeah. So from Porto. From Porto. He's no. Oh yeah, that strikers now. Brazilian. Oma unya time to rest and inside, you know. And Yanko for win for Man City or side game, you know. Newcastle, their last 5 games, almost winning in the Premier League.
But they won the Carabao.
Yeah, almost Chelsea in the Carabao. Last season, Arsenal lost there, and again, Mulusia controversies, a lot of Bebre, almost a natural be offside, and some Bebre. Arsenal lost 1-0 there.
but before then Arsenal question 2-0 season earlier or Newcastle are not having a good time but we say one thing players having one no we say e ha na or no boy din kakra like ya wa create on one no atmosphere bi o oh Newcastle the Star Stadium na e din pa Arsenal drawing game be no but I don't see Arsenal losing so no I don't see Arsenal losing but drawing game be e won no enye oh man so the we
2 points go
Liverpool Brighton very stubborn Brighton forget the fact that Liverpool show more now 3-2 in a Carabao making about 8 or so changes to the first team as Liverpool also make changes our team anymore until we are in for a big game. Unse na say Liverpool pound especially scoring earlier against Liverpool has been a norm for them. Bonwa no pay no medical go. Now Liverpool have to change the game. In
Liverpool no silent.
Brighton. Brighton no more. Liverpool Brighton or Anfield.
Brighton is on power.
Maybe have you checked them? They are saying I'm going to say Lucas said their last away game. So they are very stubborn side and especially against Liverpool no more born. Recently on how mo pa they step them pa on to say Liverpool show mo last season e wo mo no ma 3 games e Anfield and Liverpool finish win the league nti a side that Anfield but I still think say with Liverpool as much as they will
it's also sort to think of 4 points so now mo ream the
oh there be so there as much as how but I think say Liverpool will still win that game no the big game here China Old Trafford. Chelsea in recent times at Old Trafford have struggled. So now share Vanostra Oyerepa. We say one say a lot of changes. Virtually with the ABA Ugati our trusted no, but now virtually team Ten Hag they born game first level. Oh, that make I mean make a part. Let's say one about Moha. Nyamenkwa nke asem si Emirates so a team so one thing that Oyerepa the structure no you could clearly say there were a lot of changes with the structure and now mka oberu asia cause say tactical then the Mares can say independent for in terms of coaching is independent no and we master team no akwachi apart from go for Leicester near this is well coachy no minister to one na say oja so run na PSV no yampam no Oyerepa na disagreement with players God of his kwan na mo fa so no he wasn't happy I don't know as me PSV mo for my day after building a very good team and to one na Ten Hag friend say okay they tell about me oh you not me legend no do from me ameba no di me kiki and ba kono so no a coach edema ba kono so the second assistant no so no also first team coach edema team no ma be omobo Europe wa coach team na ma be wura Europe say wa wo ko say dey and no so Ten Hag friend no say hey Man United there be mejai first team coach me ba be assistant 2 edema Manchester United so a game that yes Chelsea have picked recently this season especially on their away games that they've played against their last game on boy with Liverpool right away game am boy no even though Liverpool won but do Liverpool airborne person referee in game because of pressure see almost especially in the second half no boy at Old Trafford I want to see that new manager bounce so energy now with the ball Leicester no I want to see say now they know say Amara will be watching the game and never mind no Amara will be watching the game and everyone else will justify
okay
to prove yourself say Amara you deserve it time to young call for 2-1 win for Manchester United at Old Trafford against Chelsea 2-1 win oh I don't know say
Milan match
Milan boy Monza Milan for team na bela score the team na we say no mama no for second lusu oba no lusu na oba pam no entende
we on matches be special other games As a young man now, we're on.
Consistency is a problem.
Yeah, because there are some games
Stubborn.
they look sharp. I've heard you and
Stubborn academy.
So far, they've
what
completely. I'm almost be 5 matches. So
I would say season in Kobe be a permanent coach for Baba. Players who the hands of Bobby to me, they are Asa. Obana went to me a fine young quantity as a permanent permanent. Yes,
no careful.
One team I find young quantity. And I said this season the most informed player in you. As a monk can I say, Christian Policy. Yes, so far. As I generate, but monk can I say.
The whole of Europe.
Policy. No, it's required what you are saying.
Oh, form Baza.
Policy of home. We have a very good season, and it's not about goals near assist or the total play. You could clearly see say to Oyerepa. A matches neka krebi. Who's a Vitality Stadium? See 2 or 12/12.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, 12/12. And you too. See a kobo game be your factors be consider. Even say one team now oko as away team no. The morning ball home grounds what to say. So good record psychologically or static game as favorite. It is sitting in bomb of game no more kokobono. Me nim the bemo aka say bomb of estande bomb static game as favorite. Yes, Omasha Arsenal City direct compared the last 2 seasons no. Team are waiting me challenging City for the Premier League title Arsenal. Omo Arsenal 2 weeks ago. Omo benya draw against Aston Villa. Yes, they are having a good season. So sure omo team this season. It looks like MC Premier League in a season winner. Yeah, we are bomb of middle 2. They can even be in the top 8. Yeah, can about City injuries. Yeah, we time and now Rodri Prano. Next City position with Premier League log near saying. They were third. Omovu cover City to that position. No. Within that period, no clubs or money City air competing for top spot. No, Oma drop points. So Arsenal last 2 games, Oma drop 5 points. Arsenal last 2 games, Oma drop 5 points, and the City are on top. It's a day back where catch and say yes. You say drew the stretch period, a free January, February, March, more no. So we need a larger squad. Ubenya problem. But currently, City air manage injuries in order to get results. In some games, I know so much interested in getting more goals. What the winning yanko? It is City in the bomb of game no. Say City there, I there back where setting. So Moko she game. Nam to ombesha one cry Haaland. Until Haaland to score, City to win against a bomb of Liverpool besha Brighton. A bobo or any bobinshi. I'm sure that Homo Carabao Cup nibi. Because Liverpool game near more direct no. Expose a Brighton on back line no. And I'm not sure say the slot will change that approach in the game anymore. It's Yema Liverpool to win that game anymore. Arsenal in Newcastle. Saliba is back. Arsenal chances of conceding more goals no. Esobete. In TNA. Zoto. Adeba kwa say Arsenal team handle ni. The physicality of a Newcastle or Momeford no. Edienti ni yaka the physicality of Newcastle Momeford no. Bruno Guimaraes, Jolitin, and Tonali. You need to fight with them. Esa wonu omoko. Ateta prepare Arsenal team way to play every single game in the Premier League or what Akandia no betimi diabo. It is all Arsenal last season. Arsenal made 4-3 of Odegaard, Thomas Partey, and Declan Rice. When you talk about physicality, you don't get from these players. Even though Declan Rice, but I say Declan Rice, Makase, the game is more like closing spaces, on going to one-on-one battles. But on over one, see a bobo be able to bim na Declan Rice ni. And I will crab on and they the Ateta they can again won't say, then so bejibo finish him. Eti, what Arsenal did, and as Ateta and say, in signing Mikel Merino from Real Sociedad, on this half physicality no. Ababeka Arsenal method no. Something they were lacking last season. It's where your games Libya obey Marino in those in was our game him. So how many Liverpool game now? Especially when Arsenal set pieces closer to Liverpool half. Player no coach challenge Van Dijk, Mikel Merino. It's in the physical presence no ade odi abeka Arsenal team no it's in possible say Arsenal mefo no say we Mikel Merino because Odegaard is out. It's possible Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, Mikel Merino with this trade here Jolinton, Tonali, Bruno Guimaraes me sure so mo betimi a handle one game bema boda me hwe din a Newcastle your side a untimi predict omo Uma they come like Premier League challenge Premier League top 4 or betimi top 4 mu Uma no matiko they have the players you know bit to say Isaac one of the finest center forwards in the English Premier League betimi punish any defense but remember Arsenal double chance Arsenal will not lose against club friends in Newcastle Tottenham Hotspur any Aston Villa game no mbebo quite a dicey game as usual in Tottenham team and the ball chances were because of their high line until Aston Villa will score Tottenham will score until you know obetimi could go both teams e kwa be na Manchester be fa so stop Cole Palmer e wo china game mbebo against Chelsea enye ne say wo di Ugarte ne Casemiro ko gina ne so se o person stop Cole Palmer zutu kofa Newcastle ene Chelsea game no mo born last week was Stamford Bridge no uhu pass no de ma Pedro neto no so hu sa pass no e de na ka kire wo ko Palmer ball na ye kan ni nyina no de ma ne ball ne da sonko aye ka se ko Palmer timi locate place ye the sharpness of Chelsea wingers no Manchester United will need their fullbacks ebe ball mu grade A football na me yadu mo china because in Madueke any Pedro Neto omo best stretching Manchester United fullbacks no good for Manchester United at their right side they have a quality right sided defensive defender in Mazraoui Diego Dalot ontimi defend it Madueke finding the fit game ni ma it becomes a problem for Manchester United especially from the left side of Manchester defense no Chelsea defense near defense omo leaky chances Chelsea defense no leaky chances but omo try to find balance in Romo Lavia and Caicedo omo sumo physical presence ne ochina game no Manchester be with Ugarte ne Casemiro they said they do in the Leicester game no Chelsea so omo there in Lavia and Abrantia friend say Caicedo e won fifi wo it will be a close game but these are two teams am to team bi ono mbebo bia no omo nya chances Manchester concede chances Chelsea concede chances and to be on the safer side no yenko over 1.5 it was a game so between Manchester and Chelsea it say you be more than one goal game ni say draw more mama it's a draw more mama like e be a 2-2 be it was a game obi be sha United need good home record Chelsea see a very good away no ne baby a problem no no nti so to be say game no Italian Serie A you to Conte be lose the second game of the season number ochina against Atlanta o be lose o de choto ya ba jwa da e be kan ho asem enye bre na eni ho aka me chichi mu di nti o be lose o say si wi ase bobu ho ne bobi nhia and how a Conte team need set up. Omunyina about 3 back, but the difference between the two is say, Atlanta team no in Europe when it comes to man marking, 1v1 marking, they are the best in Europe currently. It's finding spaces against them. You're very difficult. So Arsenal the Marcus Wahe.
Yeah.
So also many Arsenal game no. No we are Teta say. Or more gamer opposition Tata players they said on Atlanta boy no.
Man control.
Yes. And their front line I'm to two. It comes with creativity, especially Saofa Ademola Lookman, Nafa Charles de Ketelaria. These are two players that they come with creativity. Aside the normal goals come home. And because of how they defend, Omobe Kate, how Obiti se Kwaraskelia, Obiti se Billy Gilmore, those passes now they will try to locate Lukaku no. Ombe press omo. It's a game or say Nyame yad much na Ederson ni gina no so. Ederson ni gina no so gidi. Said the Bayer he will not be comfortable in the midfield, controlling the midfield, no direct play. ɔno ne bɛbɔ gidigidi eti ɔkyena game Atlanta ɛne ɛyɛ Napoli bɛbɔ no mamema Atlanta 2 Napoli 1 Torino ne Fiorentina started picking up okay say last year mbɛka Rafael Palladino ɛne Monza story wa ha ɛkyerɛw sɛ ɔyɛ one coach is picking up in the Italian football but because of baby owó ne ti yɛn hu ne yie omubu to Fiorentina in his last 5 games in all competitions to lose game biara Obo against a Torino team almost started season very well. By Duvan Zapata, yes, Duvan Zapata injury no, I started air also cracks in the team. Eti Torino any Fiorentina game no, Bema Boada Yanko go both teams. Yes, game no. Inter Milan ebe winning against Venezia. AS Roma ne Hellas Verona and also a Roma double chance. Paulo Fonseca, AC Milan. Ebe ball ne against Monza.
3 or 4.
Ozay.
Was it 3 or 4?
There be. Monza for no makwa kwa eti Olympics no. Ozay ayi Milan kabaka se Milan second team o. Alessandro Nesta the coach Monza. This season we to mabo 2-2 against Inter Milan.
Okay.
Nesta S somehow ese Monza ball from the Paladino Monza ebono. It take time. But there are certain games on which we resume a level. Milan's problem they say in some games they are good. Almost show spirit. Other games you don't see that AC Milan. It's Bema Boda game at Milan any Monza bebono. The Rafael Leao debate El Coso. It looks like Nyame Adumene Leao will start from the bench again. Fonseca names what the BB by you. Because to drop Rafael Leao team is not that easy. Mamema Milan double chance I was again. Who didn't need Juventus? Juventus has started drop it. I must started drop it. Was Siriano. Who didn't a strong side? It's Bema Boda. I don't see Udinese losing that game. No. It's Mamema Udinese so double chance I will give. It's weekend. Liverpool win, City win. Nottingham Forest double chance, Arsenal double chance, Tottenham Hotspur and Aston Villa go both teams. Manchester United and Chelsea over 1.5. Ura the Spanish La Liga, Barcelona will win against Espanyol. Then Las Palmas and Atletico Madrid will win. Tubetia Barcelona win, Sasuna Atletico Madrid win. Italian Serie A, Atalanta win. Inter Milan win. AC Milan double chance. AS Roma double chance. Udinese double chance. Go both teams for Torino and a club a friend said Fiorentina.
Great. Madrid.
Madrid or Mombo. Some Valencia 7 days ago. So they will not play.
Tama can't keepers bribe near the adeno. Mr. Pobide keeper also no Dakotoko. Ampe.
Yeah, I'm ampe.
Also doesn't go for the bribe with Tata.
Like I can one match.
I can more can in a man can your back in visa and so.
That was his last.
A man called back in visa.
Only me tone also.
Not another crew.
That was his last time.
Yes.
I was also in a scandal.
But I now as a Kabisa, meaning so
ampe. So ampe.
I make a ampe.
One of Ghana's finest goalkeepers.
In terms of goal, they are not on Dapa, but
both got to hassle.
I should think so.
And yes, I'm
so W or 3-0 be
a anticipation.
3-0 be na home basem. 3-0 be na I'm say mom I'm paying for
ampe is our goalkeepers now. Wetin abobo na to soro ha. Obehu anu abeyi.
Every
go ahead then
go.
Who's that can kind of call 2002 Cup of Nations?
Yeah. None of you to a uni Samieji.
Not a third choice.
Yeah.
Because AFCON a won't send me
Mali.
Before Mali no.
Before I know say President Kobusana say. I'm up for investigate you. We have Busako for say President Afrobusu as so can we follow up?
But they true.
Okay, my information be Niger will playing in Togo.
Hey!
Confirm so Ghana versus Niger, Togo.
And a penna come here who but
Niger Sudan no na.
There be any Niger.
Say no Niger home.
There be a Ghana home.
And Niger,
there be Niger.
Into just say FA no etimi one of the you know route now who is
the information chairman said we will beat Angola.
They are strong about it too. The FA are very strong about it here, Angola.
Na say Sudan so ma. Na say o ga say nkwan e bo no. No, but the truth of the matter is Mizo too.
The truth is Angola. Match is about Togo.
Angola Mizo too. Angola stand a chance of beating Sudan and now.
I didn't know say.
Kwasi asem na ye kan. Kwasi asem na ye kan nyina. Mizo too.
Now what about the
board draw? Onya just 1 point.
Just 1 point will be fine. But
bia ni ho ye mtena fie
Ghana for me because just win that.
You know what goes into games.
Men since come send you maybe say ni penny
we ni bra Ghana say am qualify for Cup of Nations. Ghana ni bia no beble mu aban. Ghana ni bia no beble mu aban. Ye be me de kakra ko sha aban
say nationalist for kure.
Moja F for no mo ye yo mo nyoma na nyoma basa.
Inti mo first ka bia nkoma.
Baba for what na dey buy no. Asem on say Togo na baso. Togo na ma too. Dey na catch.
Oh,
probably the budget is approved.
Tama budget ni dey.
Probably.
Oh, mo approve.
Okay, mo dey
na I'm for nya because we dey
na do we got them.
The other by there. Monday me Monday na ya bi dia beka ho. A baby dia beka ho. E na just say
tina Yankopon.
Go matter say. They have communicated CAF. I communicated am Sudan for. Until the order you can cross it. Say the Ghana, the Togo, the Niger, Sudan
match no. Venue no me ho djuma.
In fact, ombe ball Ghana cross Sudan.
Open information am dey ma me ka say.
Maybe ombe ball bia Sudan.
So be no be say be qualify.
Yeah, quiet there. One person. Yeah, near catch them so mum threaten fie lose to Angola and then ball draw to Sudan na. Me to yeah near catch them so.
I say ready bit my share asem no.
Tama yeah dey.
Because me to nsem say ba wundi agura e be faka ko support to Sudan o we o Togo.
You get my
nationalist.
Nationalist, we cannot be using the state money.
Patriotic.
It's patriotic. Sometimes a drew baby I saw mine. Yeah, that from near my team. I'm sorry. And yet, the beyond I saw sorry.
There's always peace after war.
Afcon will to a new Obian plan itself from the beginning. Ghana should not qualify, but our performance naturally say we have a lot of cracks that we need to fix. And if you don't fix those cracks near the AFCON, by all means, qualification waste this at the choir, it will come back and bite us big time. You better call us our Euro group.
Oh yeah, say if we top up now, if you Monday,
and I say now man for bisa question say oh every presidency and can be a free, and the baby a drew, and will be the by say no almost no na blasters time I will be every president no. Na ye dum pempen so a Cup of Nations ni ntimi nko bia na.
They say no be Cup of Nations there yeko.
I was seeing kai baby and woni baby I do.
That is why they are putting in every effort to make sure say we should be call.
The
Cup of Nations there.
See a league kura ni ehun so.
Which league no edu baby ni e more ye. Edu baby so COVID ntino and so be ye eh. See idea. The league has been consistent in terms of planning and bibia. The aka no eh League sponsorship
na yebo na sponsor ti bija ho ko eburo.
Oh, but say that yebo.
I'm not crying. Ade ne ya. No be dey ne ho be bata. Ye kwa wotimi ja kwam.
Aga agree.
Tama yemo watara abaso. Yemo watara abaso. The sort of pressure na e won the so no. He needed this game, this win. And on the 19 no, if we say omo big relief abba at the entire house of fraternity no, particularly ono as the head coach no. Tama mediama omo coach no ono so by this loss no at the pressure beto no so papa and me say if no status wo nyai but coach no and then the technical team ni mediama family no omo ni keeper no nkasa when the munya botina mo hwe the 2 goals he conceded no if you say okanbi ono so especially the second goal for instance if you say okanbi wa team no papa
second goal no
wa now oyesa no man kofo nya a certain thinking be say as he gave in too much a cheap goal it raises a lot of questions about him but Ouattara na yebo na baso feel say we dey a pressure na feel so more matches to come out or the be cementing ni stay on the union there now the pressure shift to Ogum na say tama insensemo a aba afa kotoko ho unum say wiki mu nkofo kopeja the American team no say dey by pa na nkofo busa questions ebinom say Kotoko as a football club 31 visas were issued to Kotoko meanwhile Kotoko communicate 11 enti dia ka no na ye hwan mo and also issue started eba so we mu nyina betima kwakoda results from Obuasi ebetima ka at Koshia kakra dia boa and Heart of Florence
na sa na tia na say o masam no na sa na tia na say o also just ka do mu kan bia na
me patch me two questions
oh sir for you to also say it you know say come say o must say
speculations that are echo around the team.
Point is that you can say, you see, when you publicize it, I just say you what the idea now confirms the sanity. Because we both send for cancel. Said 31 visas were issued
in the name of Kotoko.
In the name of Kotoko. Yes. That's it. Because now I come say that.
Sir,
I'm sure thousands of people are here.
It's your first time hearing it.
There's just thousands of people like us. So you have helped spread it.
Tama,
when you yourself have not cross-checked it.
No, you see,
Visa no.
There is about for me or say Ogumunche. Na man for cancel. Amana say kwa man for start take a US in some no. It was no man for
coach there.
On one man for some no report too.
Me was a coach there. See a cancel as on any visa. What has to visa and no one has on board on the buy.
Or say resource na you could see you know. On say na emphasis no was on Kotoko game on boy ya. And na could be a kwan. It's resource on the pitch no.
So when you mention the coach. Coach there say visa there Kenyan asset.
The World Club no.
Or say no, or say Ogum. Or say you was specific.
Say Ogum no one sha. And the man go for
some no more.
Before he can some for Ogum no. To me I was thinking say you coach as them no obeka.
There was no say.
And was say visa.
The entire club.
But mention Ogum.
Our can
oh send the
on share because and no man for static can some.
What's Ogum no unsem. Oh,
Tama Pachotieni, the issue, the whole in common of Wodino, Ayaba, Kotokono, any Oguni performance. And oh, Tama, it's around, even the Kotoko Circus, no, would be one more dia. Nasa be a while you say, and I don't say on
Kotoko, I'm interested. Those things, I are not a fraud in this animal. That's why I am. Say on one issue.
Okay, no. Say
the animal how they struggle to get visa for players.
But
so if today somebody is telling us that 31 visas were issued, they issue for which people?
Kotoko list now. Omunya visas no.
And why not this list in the coy?
Tama enti na kofo busa questions na it's good. I like these questions I will busa no because for instance, there's somebody from Young Apostles. Or call US Media. In fact, the information is that no, his name was on the Kotoko list. Nani didn't know Kotoko list. The Young Apostles guy, Obi Bondiam said his name was on the Kotoko list, and Kotoko said, but no Tama.
So
how?
I don't think we.
No Tama Tobo.
No, that is not a Kotoko issue.
Kotoko in Sama yeti you know. Yeah, anti Kotoko for say. Yeah, the Young Apostles be
that's why you pay for go na bro list na be no you do be dia
another station nipa fisha so na zakito anko bia
we know the second your name said the role the FA played tourism near there you discuss here we say Kotoko might have allowed themselves to be used so if we reintroduce it's like you be say Kotoko for no na edu obi din sisi
satem ya na number 31 in mayo afi na enu so imagine
asa munim say wo na unu say da mo trouble.
Oh no, of course
you know a lot of people trouble and FA. You understand the communications will be doing. So this is our things that are known to us. And yet Kotoko ye. So why would anybody discuss that and bring Kotoko's name?
So people
that some mistake.
Tama, when the numbers keep going up, then it raises questions.
But Harry, too. Second, discuss it that different. You know what happened. We have mentioned this name before. And we know say Nyakotoko the submitters are listening. I have discussed I criticizing the FA and the tourism and everybody. So go focus have a bit discussing we kokase a 31. I think that's not fair to the discussion.
What is emerging is that Kotoko list a pieba until say Yenima Kotoko visa no 31. Meanwhile, we got to know say 11. The people want to know but who are the rest?
But they shouldn't know it from Kotoko, given the discussions we have had before. That's the point I'm making. And what message? Sadly, we in our eba. Yantina Anka the road the FA played, and that Obikrako communication director Krakoya. Yes, the dealing. So these things are known to us already. It's yet not any of and you Kotoko issue. I'm saying that is not fair.
I believe you agree with me. Say something we mean no. Ebeka Koda when Kotoko start winning again.
Oh. So but the point is that so will be charged a usual basis to do that. We agree that they never managed.
I'm not sure you are the one who is suggesting say Ebia the air can baseless. I'm not sure say you are suggesting.
Did I say that?
I'm talking about
now what's discussing one gas why be. Oba on gas why also go for neck so I'm referring to the discussion.
Oh, okay, Matuasi.
Oba is one gas why can be. Matuasi. Also go man go food. So I'm referring to
Oh, see.
So now can I say now?
I've just cited ABCC. I did woman say, but for us now, can men fan say, something in the system.
But for so be neck.
Tell me, something in the system because I've cited ABR.
So Mumbai evidence revelations.
People are giving even the number of visits that even players had. Players had as to whether ni nyaba kotoko ambo kotoko it should be investigated.
The number of visits players had is the same.
Yeah, because people are even mentioning, giving figure say visits are within case in players team name amoko and players between 16 to 18. Between 16 to 18. Omodie visit na issue more no. In the name of no players no more call. Players no more call. Any more visits no.
I agree with you. But I'm saying that. I have a question. When I say Sanema we mu enya kotoko na ye.
Ebisu a na obisu nim hu bibi. Unse it can be so the okane no kre. Ebinsu a na obi okotoko a won so ya we because you see players there. Unse the money hu ne nka ncheche na kenye problem. But now for people to now say about 16 to 18 players and ehu no.
Players of which club?
Kotoko.
Energy visa.
That is what according to the players here man visa.
And no mama ko bobo. And we dey move am cheche.
Hey, hold na sam no hold the ball remo no.
Ochina.
And Kotoko players na.
Hold the ball remo no. Entino. They are now saying say some hard visas that are Kotoko players. Hona sanaba no.
One dey dey go.
Entino na sam no no. Hona sam no no.
Tama, opa we ready and be Monday.
Eno aye nyina no na ye se ayi
O de ero Monday.
Dem abesha has.
Ero Monday.
Ena kutu atara. Zutu cool game.
No to ade hu bibi wo ha na.
Obi e kan se mo. So are you suggest that Ogum sold Kotoko slot or what? And was that chairman unless and K5 are Kotoko's problem. Meaning we are not so a chance on.
Okay, and so another matter.
More
revision. No to say and we ho. Sports you.
Chekra.
Kankani.
Enra na obedo he kankani.
Yes, so.
Kankani they say give face at time as well.
He might have read about him. See him.
When say give face at this what me no.
No but I akwafo kra onim no papa say kankani.
Akwafo de onim dey say na obe na say da obe na oni kumasi hana.
Na the boy no kumasi hana.
Oh, na say wo kumasi akwafo de obe hu no.
Na body asem na Ghana
na no be say bubo play bi and obes abedi ɛna ɔbɛn sɛ wahwɛ na ɔmo sɛ
Abedi Pele.
ɔbɛn
anasa de ɛntɛsɛ wo
obusa ɔbɛn
Abedi Pele de ɛntɛsɛ wo
ɛsɛ ɔno na ɛyɛ pɔkɔ no wa sɛ 78 na ɔbɛn dan hwɛ bɔ
ɛntɛsɛ wo
dan
98 and 26 years
nobody
ago.
no who put say what this say
26 years ago.
Nobody will hear you.
Pele 98. Next about that time it should be more than 10 years. I don't know who
There's a bone granny and one.
I'm sorry I'm going for people from Abamu.
And run here in a game no the two based on said the Medema position on one and points on one in the Ghana Premier League as of 8 games on one 15 points more. Any house of folk number of points on one 9,
yeah.
Now the difference between the two clubs is 6 points. Medema say bo e wo mu home TNA Park. Our moon lose game e wo ho no so two na making it difficult. E de ma ha say at least on benya draw kra e wo e takwa enra. But sadie we e ya ka has for. O kai da na e bi Obuasile Clay Sports Stadium ano no.
Ami wo.
Me kai say sabre no ayi kwabna e bo African Sports. And I will say Otuo Stadium need you see the new Amsterdam Ajax Arena.
So that there's no more link be.
Yes.
With them.
Na stadium na efe. Ye bi etakwa stadium na no. Zutu yenye kas stadium ya yenye ide. Ye betim kwa ko qualify so. Sa de
na. Oh na no mbobo no.
Ai.
Na de summa ba.
Sa de na ya ka house for. O ka de ha.
No mba be say no.
O ya no ma be say o party. Even though Medema de na Medema bo games for but playing against a top club a competitive game no.
I saw him go to kwa border that
was the opening of this.
Yeah, can we a competitive game as them can. But whilst you are criticizing Ouattara and media still me jina baby me jina say he's not the right man for the job. Won't mean take away how arranging the team no to limit Medema method no not to supply the attackers. This is how he did it. And no back four of Mensa, SB Amofa, and Amankwa. Then that Collision boy, very, very intelligent player.
Yeah.
Sani
Quality to
Toliso.
Obo you make quality to no.
Sani Salim Hussein. Just in front of Collison no. Then Hamza and Nebuaten ewo money. Adeba kwa has enya ne this season am so to yen hwe menim say wo hwe Mawuli Wayogo na. O had the kick from Hazofo goalkeeper Benjamin Asare. Eya be so important to has play. Because she has in Nations FC no or try back. The crossfield passes no. Only Hazofo kubo na Otuo or football ne pe. Quickly how locate Hamza. And Hamza so one player when it comes to ball protection he's very good. It is so to me control ball no the ball ne to her. Now mo defend against has attackers mu ye fewer. E mani be ye dangerous. E de matima ne hasebo. It enra Zoto e kon fa so keke ball and minim mediama defender ne there. Zoto. This type of defending me hu bi da wo.
2 goals.
O de yen sam kwa chi ne hwe se de musi ball Benjamin Asare ball Zoto. Na yen hwe how the defender defend. Yen hwe dem Zoto look what the defender right there. How? But ultimately taking the credit away also from Hazofo goalkeeper no on how kick ball no. Very good resource. Where your resource ni bia, ubetimi ejina so they are building team confidence. If you are expecting Hazofo say in their next 2-3 games after beating Mediama Nuzutu, there should be signs. And your games na yakobo na ya shebako na de eche na yakwa lose no. Good result from Ouattara. We a game at the pressure beba form to prepare Hazofo into their next league game more ebebo. Asante Kotoko game mbebo no nyame ya much na ewo Obuasile Clay Sports Stadium against club a friend say Heart of Lions a game to watch. Bashir Ford a free bra will free Kotoko team bia wakako coach bi oni Kotoko akohia bia and game no me yeden so be lose so be renew or chere because ofu say e kon free Kotoko no when free so kwampa so. Supporters ni soon the tico. Ti there be an person prove point.
Drop back supporters.
But they were there sometimes to end who football. Okay, Ogum ball 3 back against Samates. And no share Samates. Maybe 1-0. Obi Ohe again, you say, this is Kotoko best performance of the season. And Ogum side 3 back in. Eko Enyenase. Eko ball Baseke Holy Stars. No ball 1-1. A man for starting question 3 back here. And also ball 3 back here against Legon Cities. Amfa. And a man for say, hey, Ogum Jai 3 back no. Na the man on boy ana mizo to ehun ni say. Ukoya Kotoko ne Samates. Ukoya Kotoko ne Nsuatreman. Ukoya Kotoko ne Accra Lions a. Ye bo game ni wie no player na yeso na Justice Blay. On na supporters to skama no. Ye bo Kotoko ne Legon Cities match ni wie no. Omo say Justice Blay ko ehun 3 back ne so. Enti yenyini mfrim. Because Justice Blay ne ko lusu ball ko fa Legon Cities for first goal ne ba ye no. But no kwe wo mo ni say wash a Heart of Lions team no. Na me to who said the front 3 in city a. Anka we game ese Kotoko approach with 3 back.
Ba obeko no sa.
Omo striker bi. If any Benteke. That's why Kumasi boy. Benteke wa angro for video. And omo Obin Junior.
And akwana no on for me but Fitimi Gomez.
Fitimi Gomez.
I was say Mr. Gentimi.
And Obin Junior. Players you know aye ball mudin. These are players I'm to who defending against them because of how they
Obin Junior on a good day is a good player.
Yes. Especially Obo as a second striker. But very dangerous. I don't know. Recently they on started a bed negotiated.
Hey, Zlatan so.
Yes, but Obo with a front 3. Obi this Obin Junior, even though Obo as a second striker, but was started like a winger. No, I cut in Obo as a second striker. Then Benteke will be leading the attack. Etika on the front 3 no. Kakotoko beko 1v1 with a back 3. Na free Kotoko wingers no. Meka wing backs no. Said the be bet me join the attack. But when you are coaching such clubs, any pressure about Ogum no. I'm not sure so Ogum be able to go with a 3 back be much na. Ewo bo ase. Ka 3 back pa na mtutu Kotoko here. Because mu go with 2 back e be a problem.
Okay.
And based on Heart of Lions for born, even if Kotoko win the game, Bibi me who say you familiar with game no china pa, a possibility of even Heart of Lions getting a penalty. Because of Ablo no said you see born see they been taken see born no.
Okay.
Okay, a full defender ya waba a severe full defender ya wo Aston Villa. Oni Lukaku meet ya Carlos oni Lukaku meet ya ko fa penalty by no. Sa na Mr. 2 etie. It's a very tight game. Baby Ogum Jina say no, Mr. 2. And he said the supporters this year no. On cycling team ni ochina onya a good win. Good win they say. Aside Kotoko Ashen they should put up a good performance. Kotoko na wo ho no. So who say nkofo bi ben club no. Na the feedback ko ba no mo start so mu ye deda. Na de wo ben na asoma no. Mi to asa na me kan o tie ni ye.
Matete wo kasa.
Ogum ekolusu to Legon Cities. And nkofo bi start o mo kasa. O he san nkofo so mu ben Kotoko team ni sese pa. Se wo say san nkofo na ba abonten. No mo start so mu ye dede and a coach ni because ankade na esi. Kotoko about 8 games. Zoto omo lose just 1 game from the 8 games. But look at how omo start omo attack Ogum. Kotoko da second. Unlike last season at this stage, now Kotoko a relegation zone. But Hediesi, team or that second or lose just 1 game. But ye man make amana yet said here Ogum nya hwe. And omo yes ade no e omo be team no. And you think I'm so Ogum nya careful no.
Obeshe.
Into watching e wo Boase Lincoln Sports Stadium no. Zoto say ka wo hwe teams mi
Heart of Lions e Boase.
Ya Boase.
Oh okay.
Wo hwe teams no form this season pa there. Any Heart of Lions away performance aka 1-1 and bad. But Kotoko will need their supporters to push them. Said they be on the second goal to win 2-1. I will Boase Lincoln Sports Stadium.
Quick one.
Then I tell me.
I there.
Dreams.
I said they do I said
Order first. Till order first. League ni mo. I was go home against Dreams now on Orion. Yama we then go say obewi ni 3.506.
What you say?
And Yama Dreams 1.9.
What you say?
Say Dreams in question go say.
What you Dreams here there?
So me say na say Dreams go question.
So my dreams out.
There
be another league. Omo pa accept go as mum na obehye nti ye dey.
There be o ni na me.
Okay, what should
Who say we no?
Gold Stars at the top of the league.
It's this guy
Dreams at the relegation zone. Dreams at 17
on the derby on the last year 18.
It is Obi at that top. No Obo home. And Gold Stars so 4 matches Obo home we winning. It's about for Sekoba say
o ma mi na fi mo match yo be jai o.
Sekoba say ya. E chese Gold Stars na Obo home kan na wi ama no kwai 1.115.
Over my favorite.
Ondo be winning at talk.
O go na mbo sama fi mo be jai team no.
But Sekoba Gold Stars 3.50. Neema Dreams FC 1.90. E chese omo she bet ni match ni. They don't believe in Gold Stars.
Okay, in the so say dreams when you break.
No, I just say in the system no. Something is going on like what is going on is dreams they will be reducing the odds. Into by now I'm so obetwa current one that sending me.
I like your church bet music.
Oh, say where you football. Where football yeah.
You share the argument.
Where share the
argument. Oh, say Gold Stars lead Kotoko 3 points. And then na media me lose. Aha, inti.
And also can
so I dey new na
Woto
am obesa asem na mo dey abande. Me dey achi.
Me to dey achi na me mente ase. Me ma confuse me.
Because also better so be dey achi, won tia ase.
Time I dey achi na say BBS.
Go body cancel.
Monday. Ebe Monday a. Ebe bibi mo.
No, ni am say ni go access so say bibi te sa. Enti ma say so obi mo Kotoko na e di anko no no anko bo bi na team.
Na born na the born e duru say mo na mo nya you go say team din na.
Enye obi ofiri.
Say obi aboko Kotoko eja kra ko bo.
Ase mo so mo san mo ti.
Monday ebe biem. Ase mo ye man da. Ye man da.
Kotoko ne Heart of Lions. I mean, difficult game. It's a coach who see from pressure number to pressure number. Person next week as Chitaphobia bestormo training, so money in training be person.
What's it?
Me see person next week a Chitapho bestormo training.
No, but I heard it
toward. What do you know? Have you heard something?
Now last season. Last season. Yentiana Mbeka chira will say. Police for and they mo form mason to form ye. Na Kotoko match no mo born baba yara na me course them tete you know. Supporters be among some be prevent Ogum. Some man in your training.
But also Mujai
and now Ogum will lose match.
You don't say young Bompire.
What did be a Kofaba?
Kotoko
I am any results no.
Coach in Ghana be near Bimu.
No crow coach ni how.
For ya any results no. Baba who say supporter penny be see free coach and female. It is defeat Bakuba na
and they say me Kramati says afu Jamfil was see there on Ogum Kra don free ni bim.
Oh dear wo.
Kotoko must come to the party. I mean, not just
I don't put pressure on one man. Who's asking me how say me came ball send on your coaching Gwana echo. Everybody must put his hand.
That's free on friend
and everybody is using a say good chin.
On friend
no yes I say team ni Ogum there.
I'm some friend on fa.
O friends on here there.
They will be one friend na better than na ko be
ko. Obi o coach team there be no be fa ko.
The Kotoko team no supporters in Beko Stadium no. Na ya heard cow Messi from on say they say questions among Phobisa say yes, you know, to questions among Phobisa say should Asare go to the bench? Should Bele go to the bench? These questions are started by Awuche. Among for started raising questions about Awuche. People also call and say we must see Baba Yaya also coming in. To make sure say there
based on a fly and the Baba Yaya will start. So Kotoko fly na you play another that's one is he started.
Yeah, share how and your
mother. But masem ni sansan e be kono. Kwesi edu mi nua no. Do asem. So poor man so do ye bi obeja you. Yeah,
because all two they are not there.
We not draw for dreams.
But I hope say onim obi anymore way. They will not do that. But odds in the beer and go for na your man there dada.
Amount for chana no am I fast.
Okay.
The chance amount for more trade dreams FC.
Just go for trade dreams FC.
Dreams FC dreams o many abre pa.
O many abre.
Yes.